That'd be awesome.
All right, so we're late. Great.
Oh yeah, vote now.
Why did you start the show with a picture of the one guy who's not going to be here?
Because we'd like to dedicate this show to him.
Yeah, he died in a horrible plane crash earlier today. I'm not sure you knew that.
Whoa.
Oh, God.
Why do I
I'm
look
sure
so blue?
Yes, I'm not sure you heard about that. So tonight's show is dedicated to the memory of John Blaine.
Dude, if he gets eaten by a bear tonight.
If he doesn't get it on video, that'll suck.
As he throws his girlfriend in front of him.
That's right. That's right. He doesn't have to outrun the bear. He just has to outrun his girlfriend.
That's right. That's right.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Actually, though, I don't know if John BL can outrun.
Are you questioning the athletic ability of a man who is a driver's ed teacher? I'm not sure you know this, but John BL turned down an invitation to go to Tokyo to the Olympics because they needed to drive people around. You had to show all the Asian Olympic teams how to drive. There you go. That's a little racism for you to start the show off.
Oh my gosh. Dang.
Oh, that's good.
John BL, where are you, man?
This is what you get for not showing up.
Yeah, the whole night is dedicated to just thrashing John BL.
Just thumping him. By the way, that sound you hear is just the sound of Ace eating the only squeaky ball left in the house that still has a squeaker in it. Give me that ball. What do you mean, fuck you? Give me the ball.
Well, we're already starting with the. He's talking trash. He's dropping F-bombs.
Man.
And I haven't even started drinking.
There we go.
We're going to have a little
It's
bit
Pepsi.
of fun tonight. I'm thinking about possibly live installing the EVH snap hook guitar strap lock clasp set on my gem tonight, everybody. On the gem. No, not the gem. Not the gem.
Oh, I just get scared anytime you're putting something with that big of an eye hook into a beautiful guitar. Like I'm not the guy that can do that. Because the one time, yeah, you put it in that, yeah.
There it is.
Putting it in this, hell yeah. So I'm probably not going to do the quarter tonight that Rob Johnson was kind enough to send me because he sent a screw as well, like a stripped out screw. I don't know if I want to screw it in. Like Caleb on his, he just, he cut the head off of the screw and then glued the quarter onto the body instead. And I'm like, I think I feel more comfortable. Not that I'm worried about messing up the guitar by putting a hole in it, but I think I feel a little more comfortable just putting a little dab will do you, Now,
here's the question. Are you worried about losing the quarter?
That's 25 cents, man.
No, it's a 71 quarter. That's the tough part, is trying to find that. Because if you're worried about losing the quarter, then screw it in. But I mean, look, the guitar is relic. It's supposed to be beat up. It's supposed to, I don't know. I would know.
What do you guys think? If it was your guitar, would you screw it in?
I don't know.
That sounds like a pole.
See,
uh-oh.
So I don't know. I'm also worried about like not being able to screw it in far enough and it sticks out or something stupid if it strips.
Yeah.
That's another thing too.
Well, drill a pilot hole.
I'm lazy.
Then glue it on.
Yeah,
we have our answer. We've come to the end.
Yeah. There we go.
But I will do this tonight. The
strap locks.
Yeah, strap.
Now, have you done that before?
No, I have not.
Because I will tell you, our good friend Craig Stofko did, he did a 5150 for me and screwed the eye hooks in there for the strap locks, and it didn't go in straight the first time, and he lost his shit about it. Like, you got to nail it the first time. You can't, because the screw is thick enough that once you start screwing with that wood, then you're gonna have to stick matchsticks in there to get, to repack the hole to try and do it again. And I mean, it's if you're gonna do it, you got to pay attention to it.
I've done several of those, and I just take a screwdriver, put it in the hole, and just twist.
Yep,
goes right in, and I've had no problem doing it.
Well, it's
you're just screwing it
so
right into the same hole.
It's soft wood. It's basswood, so it shouldn't be that much of a problem.
I did it on my Music Man. I did it on the PV Wolfgang. I did it on the every Wolfgang I have that has it. I've done them.
Mm-hmm.
No pre-drilling. Just do it.
It's only a $2,000 guitar. You can only fuck it up. Don't worry about it.
Can you really F this up though?
No, you really can't.
So
sorry, didn't mean to. Didn't mean to swear.
I dinged it. Oh no! Where? I don't know.
Yeah.
I put a ding on. I don't know what the hell it is though.
Now, have you been able to avoid having Caleb tell you to correct the error in the design yet?
He already messaged or texted me and said.
Of course he did.
Yeah. Where is it? I have my text messages off. What the hell's going on? I think I set something earlier.
Now, let me ask you a question, Jay. I have the iWatch as well.
Yeah.
What a pain in the ass if you don't pay attention to your iWatch and you delete all your text on your phone, and then you go to your iWatch and you realize all those texts are still there.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, what a pain in the ass. Oh yeah.
He's telling me to do it in the back of the horn. No, I'm not doing it back there. I'm not doing it back there. They'll end up stabbing me or something.
I mean, that's where it is now. Like, if you want it really authentic,
it'll be fine. It'll be fine in the hole.
Giggity.
Yep. And also, is anybody out there watching have one of the Seymour Duncan Frankie pickups, Frankenstein pickups, the custom shop Frankenstein pickup? Because Pete Thorne did a video comparing, God, how many pickups did he do? Does either of you guys watch that video?
No. I heard it was like 30.
Yeah, dude. And the Frankenstein pickup, the Seymour Duncan custom one, sounds so good. And I was like, oh man. Because that's the pickup that's in the $25,000, now $30,000 one, the Chip Ellis did.
Mm-hmm. I played one of those, and it was the greatest playing Van Halen guitar I've ever played.
Yeah,
it's incredible.
So I know there's a lot of other pickups on that list that he tried out. Some obviously were better than others, but that Frankenstein pickup sounded, man, really good.
Who watched that? Who in the chat watched that? And what was the number one pickup?
There was some good ones. Actually, the Sir, what is it, the SS Plus or something like that? I forget what the name is, but that's the one Cameron gets in all of his guitars, and he's like, yeah, the guitar is great. And obviously, if anybody's heard Cameron play anything Van Halen related, sounds very good. Very good. Really good.
Very good.
Yeah.
And thank you, David Scher. He says to screw it in, Jay.
All right. Maybe I will. Should I do the pilot? How about this? If I can't get it all the way in, but which hole is the quarter in?
Giggity.
Which hole is the screw in?
Oh man. Currently? Yeah, that's what you want, huh? Let's look that up. Let's find that. And hey, Brad Cook.
Hey, Brad, what's up, man?
Brad Cook is watching this. Hey, man.
Hey, how come Nerd Halen can offer his commentary in the chat but can't join the show?
He's working.
Oh, sorry. I get that.
Caleb is working for the weekend. He's in the goddamn chat. Yeah.
I know. Yeah. I'm sure he's working real hard, spending his time in the chat.
Yeah.
Does anybody have a close up of the real guitar? Oh, here's one.
Guitar.
Here it is.
I don't have two. I only have one screw that Rob Johnson sent for me.
We used to do anytime you go to see a Kiss concert, if you ever have a chance to go see Kiss, Kith, think of it as a sporting event where guitar is matched against people, and see how many times Paul Stanley says guitar versus people. It's a fun game to play.
Okay, I see it. I see it. The screw is in. Let's say if you're holding the quarter, it has three across and then one on the bottom, right?
Yeah.
You want it on the one all the way to the. If you're looking at it on the front, you'd want it on the all the way to the left.
Like his face or the back of his head?
Yeah, the chin.
Like before his face, like the chin.
Before his face. Okay, so on the chin. All right, I'm gonna have to get a picture anyway to find the exact spot and all that stuff anyway. So
this is some next level nerd stuff right here.
Yeah, let's see. All right, well the screw is it's not going to go. That's the good thing. The hole is small enough. It's tight.
Giggity. So
it'll be able to. I'm gonna have to put a little bit of glue on there anyway. But whatever. I'm not doing that tonight.
Some goo. Put some goo on there.
Yeah, I'm having Peter North stop over and just
giggity goo.
Yeah. Literally.
There's a good shot.
Oh snap. Okay. That's great. Yeah.
Can you see it? Can you tell? It's the way.
Oh yeah.
So a few months back, when our friend Dane Zimmerman got his Frankie, we did a video, just sort of like an unboxing video, and I butchered playing guitar on it, and it's been getting hacked on YouTube comments left and right, which is hilarious to me. But the interesting thing about that is that guitar came and went very quickly, several times through a couple different hands. And the big drama behind it is, and maybe this is another poll question for Johnny, should a guitar that costs that amount of money come with a hard case?
Oh, I should type that.
No, I'm just asking if anybody's got a thought. I would think a guitar, I think a guitar that is that expensive should come with a case.
Anything, in my opinion, any guitar that's over $1499.99 should come with a hard case.
I agree. Anything that's $1,500 or more should have a hard case. And to be honest with you, there's an argument to be made. Anything $1,000 or more should come with a hard case. Oh, and Rico says he returned his Frankie. I wonder why.
Why? Didn't come with a quarter?
Rico, tell us why you returned your Frankie. I couldn't bond with mine. I mean, it's a cool guitar. They play great and stuff. It just didn't feel right for me. The last Eddie Van Halen guitar I will buy is Jay's old Stripe Wolfgang.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, the necks on these things are night and day. They're not.
Oh, they're great though. No, it's a great.
What I'm saying is that obviously it seems like you prefer the Wolfgang neck over this one, whereas I actually prefer the size and the width of this one over the Wolfgang neck.
Right.
But it's all, everybody has their own,
it's funny because preference. Even for me, it can be guitar to guitar. Like, as you know, I'm a Les Paul guy, and sometimes I like the slim taper 60s. Sometimes I like the 50s. It depends on what guitar it is. Like, this is more of a 50s neck. I mean, it's not a Gibson. It's a Fujigen, but it's based off of the 59 neck, and it's a little baseball batty, not quite as round as an actual 59. I have a 59 reissue that has a little bit more beef to it, but this neck, it's substantial in my hand versus the flat neck of, like, let's say a Gem. Which I think, let's face it, I think the Frankie is closer to that. It's a little more flatter, it's a little wider. Whereas this is a little more round and heavy. And I don't know, maybe I just like that feel. And it goes from guitar to guitar. Like, I can pick up 3 different Les Pauls and have 3 different feels from 3 different necks. and they all feel different to me. I have Strats. I've got Super Strats. I've obviously got a Gem, and I've got the Grover Jackson and some Fenders, and they all feel different for whatever reason. I don't know that it was the neck, because the Frankie neck is phenomenal and it plays great. For whatever reason, the guitar and I it seemed like it didn't fit.
That's
just
fine.
didn't seem like the right fit. Yeah, it was weird.
And to add on to your point, as far as like preference and stuff like that, like if I had one of those guitars, like a Les Paul or something, I wouldn't want it to have like a Wizard or a Gem neck on it. You know what I mean?
Right.
You'd want it to kind of have what is supposed to be on that guitar. You know, same thing. If you had a Les Paul or a Gem, do you want a baseball bat neck on that thing? You don't.
Right. No, you don't. Not on that. And you know, look, you play different music on those guitars too. Like the outside of Al Di Meola and Zakk Wylde, there aren't really any shredders on a Les Paul neck. Like it's not really a shred guitar. It's a dig in and beat the shit. You know, it's a heavy, you know, a durable guitar that you want to sort of slam on. It's not a finesse guitar. Whereas something like a Gem or, you know, any of the Super Strats, the Jacksons, the ESPs, whatever you want to name, those are much more delicate. And it's no surprise that shred guitar players play those, and guys who are more rhythm and sort of meaty players, the Angus Youngs, the Jimmy Pages, the Joe Perrys, those guys are all on something like a Les Paul. It's an interesting thing. Yeah, Buckethead is kind of a shredder, but his necks are also custom made. Buckethead's necks aren't like a regular Les Paul neck.
Oh, Buckethead. I tried learning one of his signature licks. This is probably about a year and a half ago, and I was like, "Oh my god!" It was just one of those things where, like, where would I, in context to what I do, where would I put that? You know, it was just like, I'm just gonna learn it to learn it. So I was working on it for one night, and I was like, you know what? Number one, it's out of my league, and number two, I was like, where the hell am I even gonna incorporate something like this? So. But I got to tell you, man, I know I've said this before, and, you know, a lot of people that have these, but the one thing that I love about this guitar is that all you have to do is strum like that, and you can feel it resonate through the like up here all the way to the neck.
It is the most resonant acoustic,
and it's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, when you strum one of those Frankies, man, everything is tight, and you feel it acoustically. That much, absolutely.
Yeah.
Nice.
I dig it, man. It just, like I said prior, the only thing I would change is have some flatter frets on here, but that's it. And that's a preference thing again. I think more people do like the jumbos like these are. These are tall jumbos, whereas I kind of prefer the flatter, you know.
The shorter jumbos.
Yeah, the medium jumbos.
Oh my gosh.
What's going on?
Are you kidding?
What?
Man, I've never been so happy in my life.
John BL?
I've never been so happy, man.
Wow, look who made it home.
He got stood up.
And look at this. And look, we're twins. We're twinning.
Oh, nice. Let me stop my.
Man, you heard these guys were making fun of you, and you had
Yeah,
to jump
exactly.
in.
I knew it. I was afraid.
So what happened? Is it raining? Do you have diarrhea? Does she have diarrhea? What happened?
All of the above. No.
Did somebody get killed by a bear? We had money on that. You didn't die in a plane crash, did you?
No.
Damn it.
No, we weren't planning to stay anyway. We were just going up to a friend's house up north, and we had a great day on the lake, and you know, by the campfire, and it was awesome. It was a great day, and then we came home. It was only an hour or so away, so it wasn't a big, you know. But I just wanted to
It's not really a trip.
Well, it was still. I just wanted to prepare everyone in case I wasn't going to make it. So that's why I said I may not make it. So, but I made it. So.
We almost had a replacement for you, so you're lucky you're here.
Yeah, what was that all about?
Yeah, Nesdal was almost here.
Oh man.
Johnny,
Shots fired.
Get me off of here.
He doesn't watch this anymore.
Shots fired.
Well, hey, John Blaine, I'm glad you're here, man, because we need to thank our executive producers.
Oh, right.
All right, cool. I'm gonna jump out. I'll be back when you guys are done with this stuff.
I'm gone for a half hour. You changed the format. You started an hour early. Everything's different. I'm scared. I don't know what's going on. Oh, so you want me to read some of those names?
No.
Yes, Charles Green, Wayno, Joe Christian, Michael B, Thomas Santiago, Music Therapy Labs, Bent Tom, the Chad, James Gum. Did I say James Gum?
James.
Chang,
David
chang,
Shea.
chang.
All of a
Game
sudden you're
boy.
Lars. All of a sudden you're Lars. Yeah, James is out here. I was just out there. It's just me, James Hetfield.
It's James.
James.
James. Yeah, that sounds like something Lars would say.
Yeah.
Anyway.
it is.
David Shea Gamori's an executive producer, and Lenny Lou and Mary too. Michael Smith, Randy Price, Steve
Lenny Lou,
Franklin,
Mary too.
Dan Halen, Crazy Cook 678, Andy Carson, John Moronic, Jimmy Ray Hawkins, Mike Neese, R. Habs, and Steve Carmichael.
Steve Carmichael.
Wow.
There's a lot of yelling going on here.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the top tier of channel membership here on Johnny Bean TV. So click that join button, please.
By the way, Hellstorm brings up something cool. Damon Johnson filled in for Gary Rosington with Skynyrd the other night. For those that don't know, Gary Rosington is on the clock right now. He's dealing with a lot of really bad health issues, and our thoughts and prayers. He's the one guy in Skynyrd that walked away. Well, he and Artemis Pyle, the two guys that walked away from the plane crash. Well, didn't walk away, but lived through the plane crash.
Guitarist. He usually played a Les Paul, right? Or like a He was like the middle guitarist.
Yeah, he's a great guitar player, and he's dark hair, a mustache, and has been dealing with a lot of
He has a mustache.
health. Yeah, he's got a mustache. Brad Cook, none of those guys, with the exception of Randy Rhoads, would I say are actual prototypical shredders. They can shred, but that's not the style of music that they play. I would say all of those guys are actually more than shredders. I'd say John Sykes is way more. Doug Aldrich is way more. So they're capable of doing it. But I'm talking about guys like Joey Tafola and Yngwie Malmsteen and Tony McAlpine.
Al Di Meola. I was just listening.
Al Di Meola, and obviously he's a jazz player, so he's not even really a shredder either.
He is a shredder, man. He's definitely a shredder.
There's shred in jazz.
Yeah,
but it's
but Les Paul is. Les Paul was a shredder.
No, he shreds with full distortion and everything. Al Di Meola, not really crunch, just like distortion.
Yeah, I'm talking about the neoclassical guys like Joe Stump and Malmsteen, the traditional shredder guitar player. Most of them do not play Les Pauls. In fact, some of them have moved over, like George Lynch has moved over to Les Pauls for whatever reason, and I don't think he plays as fast that way.
They didn't get the memo from Eddie. Just take a Strat and put a Les Paul pickup in it. More or less.
Yeah, it's not as easy to do on that neck as it is on a flatter, wider neck, obviously. Al Di Meola is great. Al Di Meola, he just had a birthday this week, too.
I was just listening to him the last couple of days. Yeah.
Yeah, he's phenomenal. Al Di Meola is phenomenal. And if you've never listened to Les Paul, the player, those of you that might be a little bit younger that have never actually listened to Les Paul, the player, the actual guitar player, the guy that's responsible for the solid body electric guitar, go back and listen to some of that stuff. Yeah, it was recorded in the 40s and 50s and some of it in the late 30s. But Jesus, can he play? His legato technique is flawless.
Yeah, he was
just as good as it gets, and all the way up into his the last weeks of his life, he was still doing it every Tuesday night.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's great.
Hey, can I talk about a guitar question that we got from Santa Cruz a couple of weeks ago that I'm just finally getting to now?
All of the questions will be answered.
Okay, I guess so.
It might take
Well, I mean, it's not talking guitars. I mean, it is Straturday Night Live. Is it a Strat question?
It's not.
Oh,
I'll authorize it. I'll use my power and authorize it.
Executive decision.
So Santa Cruz, can you just do me a favor and kind of, let's see. He said, Jay, did you cover why the Wolfgang feels more compact? Is it the inch off the body on a Wolfgang? So,
good night, false flag. Thank you so much.
What? We start early and he's leaving early?
But he's paying to leave early. So.
Some people think we're the same person, but we're not.
Well, thus the false flag. Somebody is pretending to be something they're not.
Johnny's alter ego.
False flag's a musician.
Stop it. Wow.
Shots fired.
So,
Johnny knows there was nothing but love there.
This question's never going to get answered.
So anyway, Santa Cruz wants to know, because I noticed it too when I got my first Wolfgang. Like if you close your eyes type of thing or don't look at the guitar, I always felt like if I was on the 2nd fret on the Wolfgang, I should be on the 3rd fret. You know what I mean? Like it felt like the neck was shorter, which obviously we know it's not, still 25.5-inch scale. I believe it's because the bridge is actually farther back into the body, farther back on the body, I should say.
What?
Yeah, well, the body itself, I think, is shorter. The distance between where the actual bottom of the neck joins the body and the back strap pin is a shorter distance. So the scale is the same, but the ass end of the guitar, I think, is shorter, and that makes it feel smaller.
Well, I just picked this thing up. I haven't played it in a while. And when I put my hand down where, usually near the bridge to like palm mute or something, I actually felt like I was like, oh, whoa, I got to go back here. It was a little, just didn't feel. And like I said, whenever I play these or this, I feel like it's, that 1st fret, my baby monitor keeps going out on me. What the hell's going on here? Anyway,
someone's running away.
That 1st fret is closer to the body to here. You know what I mean? So that's my opinion. So if somebody else wants to correct me and tell me I'm an idiot, but obviously
put it up next to one of your other guitars.
Santa Cruz feels the same thing. What?
Put it up next to one of your other guitars and see what the.
I don't understand the question.
No, I think that again, what I'm trying to say is look at where the bottom of the neck is and how deep it is into the guitar, where the top bout is.
Yeah.
See where the neck, the bottom of the neck is, and then the top bout. It's dug in so far. There's a good 4 inches from where the truss rod adjustment is to the top bout of the guitar. And
it's only a 21 or 22 fret guitar, so it's not
right.
Like
so
24,
So the neck is set so deep into the body that you move the I don't know why I was pointing at the camera. The camera wasn't even fucking on. But the truss rod, the tremolo is so far back, the tailpiece is so far back because the neck is inserted into the guitar so far that it makes it feel like the whole guitar is shorter. Part of my issue with those guitars is because I'm a wide guy. So when I put one of those into my lap, it looks like a toy.
Yeah, so that's my opinion.
Isn't that how the Music Man's what scale length is a Music Man?
Same.
The Music Man. The reason why the Music Man doesn't feel the same way is because the body on the Music Man is so much wider.
Well, isn't it kind of the same idea? Because the Music Man looks smaller. It's the tremolo is
the bridge is closer to the guitar.
I have one of those, but I just put it back in the case up into the loft, so I don't have it.
Well, let's check out your Glary. Maybe your Glary.
Oh, the Glary.
Same specs.
Yeah.
Probably not.
Get a Glary, you guys. Those things are awesome.
The music with the gem and see as far as.
I mean, the distance between the nut and the bridge should be the same, no matter. I mean, if it's the same scale length.
Yeah. But you even look at the neck. The neck even it is going to be shorter because the gem has 24 frets.
24, yeah.
But if you look at just the distance, how deep into the body the gem neck goes, look at how high that cutaway is.
You could put 2 humbuckers between those two on the Wolfgang.
Yeah, I mean it's literally the way that top cutaway is on the gem where Jay's right hand is.
Somebody make a four humbucker Wolfgang.
I'm out of gas now, boys.
Yeah, that was three hole presses.
I couldn't do that again if you asked me. That's my opinion. And Paul, I think kind of the same way. It's just
it's the same thing.
I think it's just slightly shifted. Just a little. Like I said, when I first started playing these, I was like, if I wasn't looking down here when I want to go, let's just say to the 2nd fret, I was on the 1st fret. Just to
it feels like a short scale guitar.
Yeah. Yep.
It's all
the 7/8 workout. Do some bench presses with the guitar.
Yeah, you guys are giving me shit for like I'm an Olympian or something. I heard that earlier.
We were talking about how you should have gone to the Olympics to drive the Asian teams around.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the overt racism that we started the show with.
And then you got this one.
Ooh, pretty.
And this is really short scale.
It's funny because that does feel tiny. That looks tiny, and knowing how big Paul Gilbert is,
Imagine if he played this thing like this
Yeah.
with the unicorn guitar strap.
Yeah, as
Where the
massive
hell-
as Paul Gilbert is, that would look hilarious on him.
Yep.
It's like me riding a Harley Sportster. Should be on the back of the Guinness Book of World Records with a twin.
Remember that picture? Yeah. World's fattest twins.
Weren't they on The Simpsons?
Yeah, they were.
They had them, yeah.
That was great. Everybody recognized him because we all saw that book. Everybody looked at Guinness Book of World Records, and that was
Well, even
also
if
the
you
same one that Van Halen was in.
Even if you didn't open it, the Guinness Book of World Records, if you flipped it over, on the back cover
Yeah.
was those two guys on mini bikes.
Such a great shot.
Yeah.
That's funny as hell.
What the hell's going on?
Oh, I gotta find them, man. World's Fattest Twins. Is that what they're called?
Mini bike.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
Yeah, I forget what they called
motorcycle.
their names.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
you know
it goes right to it.
Let me just say this about that. I love Mr. Big, and I think we've talked about this. I think we've talked about this on Tuesday night. But for people who don't know, Mr. Big has like 15 albums out, and in America we only know 2 songs, 3 maybe. "To Be With You," "Addicted to That Rush," and "Green Tinted 60s Mind." That's it. We're done.
Mm-hmm.
That's it in the
Not
United
me.
States.
And they're
in the
covered
United-
to Wild World.
Yeah, and their cover of Wild World. But this is, in this country, nobody has any clue how great Mr. Big is overall. And if there's a band that you happen to be in your local CD store of choice, or you want to get on Spotify or find some place to stream, you cannot go wrong streaming Mr. Big. And they bring it live. Eric Martin still sounds fantastic. What a great voice.
Speaking of Mr. Biggs,
Yeah, there you go.
Whoa.
Damn. Those aren't mini bikes either.
No, they're small bikes, but they're not mini bikes.
they were on Family Guy too.
That must have been an ad. They must have had an ad for Kawasaki or something like that from that.
Answering a question in the chat, Rena Spinkle got an offer to buy a vintage a Marshall JCM 2000 half stack. Is it 100 watt or a 50 watt? Because $1,100 is okay. I mean, the head is probably $600. The 412 with vintage 30s in it, it's going to be $400 to $500. So yeah, that's about right.
If it's the 100-watt head, you're saying
If it's the 100 watt head, yeah. If it's the 50 watt head, you're looking at $850.
100-watt.
Nice.
But yeah, I mean, JCM. Is it the JCM 2000 English one, or is it a DSL 100? Because the JCM 2000 DSL 100s now are made in Vietnam. Which, by the way, and they're also actually the Vietnam ones. The DSL 100 Vietnam heads are actually more stable than the English ones, believe it or not, because they changed the circuit board on them. So the tubes are actually in there better. You have less likely to have cracking on the circuit board.
The tubes.
Tubes.
Yeah. That's so weird to have 2 twins that look just like that, man. Like just identical.
The one
Well,
on the
that's
left
what-
has probably got a good 100 pounds on the other one. I don't know. Unless he's further back. It's hard to look. He looks a lot bigger on the left.
I'm going to ask the question. When do you think the last time either of those guys saw their penis was?
Well, they just look at the other one.
something.
It looks the same, right?
I'm sure they're long gone by now.
Oh,
That
yes,
picture's
yes. Oh yeah, no, those guys are long since dead. Shit, they died after
probably
that
a
picture
few,
was
a few
shot.
hours after that picture. Yeah.
Yeah, they
Oh
they
my
both-
god.
they died trying to get their legs off those motorcycles. Who do you think forklifted them off those things?
The Maguire twins. There you
they're
go.
the Maguire twins, man.
They're
that
all.
them?
Every picture is them on.
They're
a
all on motorcycle. Yeah, it's because they can't walk.
God.
Oh, they're there with Wonder Woman.
Oh, my
Oh, I think today's Linda Carter's birthday.
Oh, you forgot to wish her a happy birthday.
Yeah, well, the restraining order is still in effect.
Well, you can still say happy birthday. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, 1979, Bill McGarry dies.
So you call her you call her Wonder Where You Are, woman.
Yeah.
Wonder what you're doing.
Wonder why you
woman.
never call me anymore.
Wonder when the authorities will be at my door, woman.
That's funny, man.
Did I mention we're live on Facebook as well?
No, you didn't.
What? Damn.
Yeah, we have Sharon Wilddollar with us
Yeah.
on Facebook. Johnny Bean TV Facebook page. Where we also have Facebook stars, where Sherman Callahan sent a Facebook star. Thank you so much, man. And we're live in the Van Halen group where nobody watches. So
We're in the Van Halen group where,
thank you.
unless we say Van Halen, let's just do it. Sammy, Dave, Gary, done.
What just happened?
Michael.
Oh yeah, Michael, Wolfgang.
Wolfgang. Ah,
I listened to Carnal Knowledge on the way home today, from start to finish. Just like to say that's a great album. Yeah. What are your favorite cuts from that album? I Pleasure Dome and I haven't listened to the whole album in a long time. I think In and Out and Pleasure Dome were my favorite.
that sounds like a weekend.
Yeah. In and Out of the Pleasure Dome.
Giggity.
I think Judgment Day is up there for me. You know, a song I used to not listen to very often. Two songs I used to not listen to very often were Right Now.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'd say over the past 7 years or so, 8 years, it's been one of my favorite songs on that album. And also Runaround. I used to skip that all the time.
I used to hate Run. Yeah, that's growing
Yeah,
up.
but Runaround to me is it epitomizes that era of Van Halen. You know, that and Pound Cake epitomize that era. It's everything fun and everything fun about Van Halen. Like we talk about the party atmosphere of the Dave versus Sammy years. Those songs are fun. Pound Cake and Runaround are fun songs that I think are great. You know, that capture a good vibe for that era.
Yeah, it's weird. I used to every time Runaround would come on, always a skip. Now it's never a skip.
Never a skip.
But the one song that always is a skip, somebody put it in the chat as one of their favorites. Top of the World.
Oh, it's the last song on the album.
The top of a world.
It's a great record.
The top of the A world.
Top of the A world.
Top of the world. I like Man on a Mission. I like that as well. Spanked. I like.
Oh, Spanked is great.
I like them all. And I would say, I mean, I did today. I didn't skip any. It was never a skip today, and I think all of them. It's been a long time since I've heard it, and it was good to listen to that again.
Dream is Over is great. The pre-chorus and Dream is Over is top notch.
See, it's funny. I think the Dream is Over is one of those pop songs that I don't like that much about Van Halen.
Oh, really?
That era, yeah.
I didn't know that you didn't like this chorus in this song. We never discussed it before.
But I also don't like Pleasure Dome. I do like musically. I think the jam is great.
I think Pleasure Dome is the girl gone bad of the Sammy Erica. Sammy.
Oh, who's Erica? You're gonna get a
boy. Oh boy.
Girl Gone Bad is the no. Pleasure Dome is the girl gone bad of the Sammy era. See what I did there?
I think Girl Gone Bad. Yeah, Girl Gone Bad is another one of those songs that, man, you listen to the jam of that, and it's just so good. And then the lyrics come in, and you go. Oof.
There's not a lot of lyrics though either for Pleasure Dome, right? Or Girl Gone Bad has like 5 lines of lyrics.
Yeah, you're right.
And but yeah, I mean, and Pleasure Dome just keeps going, and like that last after breakdown where Ed starts doing the tapping at the last part of it. I don't know.
And Eddie's doing the fluttering on the Steinberger with the trem, which is cool because he can't do that on the the 5150 or the Music Man. So he's utilizing the floating bridge, which is cool to hear.
Yeah. Never a skip. It's a good one.
Yeah, that's one of those songs. And Johnny and I think talked about it a month or two ago on the Friday night show, where like that song, I used to not really dig it until I saw the Live Right Here Right Now live video. And I think
that was
because they played that before the drum solo.
That was probably the live track.
What?
I think that was probably the live track. I don't think they re-recorded too much on Pleasure Dome. I would think because that was all. What was the purpose for re-recording was what? Ed was out of tune on a couple of songs, or Sam was out of tune. So
they re-record every live album.
With the three of them, they probably didn't do too much touch up on Pleasure Dome.
Every live album gets touched up.
Well, of course they do. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, so it is it's funny because as we go down the track listing of that record, I try to think to myself, is there a song that I like less then the dream is over. And the answer is really no. I mean, I just went through. I'm listening to In and Out in my head right now. What a sloppy riff, the sort of rising riff in the beginning, and it's great. Like it's off just a bit. It's that swing that we talk about, and Jay, we were talking about the difference between a live drummer and drum tracks and stuff. That human swing that Eddie is going in that riff. It's not perfect from verse to verse, and yet it grooves. It's off by just enough to make it feel unique, like a signature, which I love. It's that sloppiness that comes across as proficiency.
That's
and a lot of guys don't. A lot of guys don't have that.
On the live album, that was one that stood out for me, and I, went back and listened to the studio track, and In and Out, especially on the live album, was great. When Ed, he does the tray, almost the tray table, tapping on it.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
Gary Bucknoff says, "Pound cake. Let's face it, Eddie had ears. The drill was in key. Yeah, the drill was tuned to E, which is pretty impressive."
Well, while we're at that, we might as well talk about Jesse Dupree and Jackal. That chainsaw is in key.
Is it?
Yes, which is ridiculous. If you go and you listen to the Lumberjack, that chainsaw is in key. Now, obviously, they probably dropped down to get in there, but it's still credit where credit is due.
They tuned to the
Tuned.
chainsaw.
They tuned to the saw, Jude.
What other tools or electric appliances have ever been used in rock music?
Well, you got the hair dryer in Panama.
Well, in the video.
Yeah.
There's I remember Todd Rundgren played at the club I worked at, and he had a blender on stage, and he used the blender. I think he had a song that had a blender in it, but I think there's a few songs with blenders in them. I can't think of another one, but
That's weird.
it sounds like I'm thinking like Jimmy Buffett or someone probably put a blender, or one of those guys.
Oh, Cameron Brown says this. Steve Stevens got the ray gun.
Oh yeah, the ray gun, sure, the little toy.
Yeah, I guess any sound effects, that some bands incorporated into their live show, like Ed or Jackal.
Clinking bottles. The sound of clinking bottles is in a lot of songs, like the Crocus's cover of "Stayed Awake All Night." There's the sound of bottles being clinked around and stuff in it.
Come out and play, yay! Speaking of clinking bottles, I mean,
Warriors.
Yeah, that's also they used that in the friggin' Twisted Sister album.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Twisted Sister has an album called "Come Out and Play," and that's how it starts out, with the clinking of the bottles.
Wow.
Hey now. And
Glad
Johnny is gone. So
That's
everybody, when Caleb gets here, maybe a few minutes after, I'll start doing the install.
You're gonna do. Oh, cool.
Now, why would you do that with Caleb here? Because he's going to micromanage the entire installation process.
No, it's 5 twists on the.
Yeah, it'll
Never
be 5 twists.
Never a twist.
You're getting the angle wrong.
Which is the front and which is the back of the eyelet?
You're not even using the right.
Where does the little cutaway on the eyelet go?
You're not using the right screwdriver.
Screwdriver.
Here's the thing. That's the thing. His OCD will kick in so awful if you just do something wrong.
Hold up. Wait, Jay. Hold on.
Jay, I can't let you do that. I can't let you do it.
Just mail it to LA and I'll do it for you.
Somewhere.
Oh, there it is.
Oh. Like, look, these guys have bigger tits than I do.
Man, look at that rib cage. That's a little, man. What is that? Is that the breastbone?
It's her breastplate.
Oh
yeah.
my God.
She's perfect.
Have a sandwich.
Don't ever badmouth Undercard. Ever. She's perfect.
I know, but man, next to those guys. What the?
She's about to
see, I knew it. He's still in the chat.
she's not laughing. She's in the midst of she's about to throw up.
Yeah.
From the smell.
They're gonna eat her.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but it means something completely different for them.
Yeah,
exactly.
Wonder Woman can pull
Wow.
that train.
Ribs.
Tugboat. Look at that watch. Look, damn. That watch would probably fit around my thigh.
Those two guys, like, so that's what a salad looks like.
Oh my God. What is she, about 90 pounds there? And they're probably 1,000 or
I
don't know,
100 pounds.
I'm not gonna-
1,515 pounds
I'm going to be the guy that says it. Look at that gap.
from parts unknown.
We're all thinking it.
The
I'll
golden
say it.
rascal.
Look at that gap. Jesus.
Gaptastic.
It's perfect. She's perfect. Everything about her is perfect.
Yeah, I don't know. But
You're gonna criticize Linda Carter?
no. I wouldn't say it's perfect. That's
What's next? What's
that's
next?
like
You're gonna
anorexic.
What's next? You're going to criticize Gary Carter?
And then Nell Carter.
Nell Carter's a beautiful woman.
Yes, but Linda Carter isn't. Okay.
Is more beautiful, but I don't know.
Linda
She looks very unhealthy there. To
I
me.
do like a little bit of meat on
Wait a
the
minute. Wait.
A little bit
Those,
of
of those three people, she's the one that looks unhealthy?
They're all unhealthy looking. She needs a sandwich. They need to lay off it.
That when you look at that picture, the person that is the epitome of unhealthy is Linda Carter.
I don't
Are
know,
you
man.
sure?
Anyway, no matter what, I'm gonna get shit for it. So.
I mean, maybe it's just one of those visual.
It's the contrast, yeah.
Yeah, maybe it's
visually.
the fact that like she looks so skinny there, especially her upper body, because they look.
The Queen Mary looks skinny next to them. You guys don't even know what the Queen Mary is. Sorry, that was an old guy reference.
Was that a boat?
Man,
Yes, it was a very big boat.
Oh.
Oh
Where-
my god!
where would everything go? Like what?
Look at that fupa.
Where is everything?
Look at the size of his ball.
Oh my gosh!
Wow.
Oh gosh!
Glad I showed up tonight.
Wonder Woman could use his scrot as a parachute if the invisible jet goes down.
Were they in an episode or something?
They
I
say
don't
Yes,
know.
Wonder
What?
Woman lifts the McQuarrie twins.
I wonder what that was. Was that like an event?
But it's on the set of Wonder Woman or something.
Excuse me.
What does that say?
Jesus Christ.
There's a few pictures from that.
Hi, buddy. Hi,
Yeah,
buddy.
there's another
I'm
one.
sorry.
It's not.
I'm sorry. Were you feeling jealous because Linda Carter was getting too much attention? Is that what it was? I know. I love you too, buddy. Here, go get your ball. Get that ball. Holy shit.
Yeah.
I'm just still thinking about it. She looks unhealthy.
Well, I don't know. Whatever you want, man.
I eat it.
Give her a sandwich. She'll be all right.
My guess is she probably had a minor eating disorder, you know.
You
When they
think?
give you a seven-figure paycheck, you know, and they want you to look good in the suit.
Oh yeah. Here they are on The Simpsons.
Oh man.
Yeah, they came into the courthouse. That's right.
It's funny because I bet you there's a good percentage of people that didn't get that reference when it was on The Simpsons.
Oh yeah.
You're probably right.
Yeah, there are a lot of people that don't understand who they were. Like, we get it because we're just old enough. Some of us.
I wonder what's his name said during that scene right there. Was it what?
Ralph. Ralph.
Yeah. You're fat.
It really is
Does it say
interesting.
what
Though.
episode that is, Johnny?
Huh?
Does it say what episode that's from? Was
The
it the Who Killed Mr. Burns? Oh no, Fat Homer. That's right. There it is.
Are those Shrinky Dinks?
It was Fat Homer.
Oh, they're magnets. Those are magnets. That's a magnet. That's so. Oh, they're pins. Never mind. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about.
King
Enamel
size
pins.
Homer.
The it's interesting about that because we saw those pictures earlier. Those guys with mini bikes and everything. I bet that's how they had to get around. They probably couldn't walk.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, it's sad on the one hand, but we'll certainly exploit it for comedic gain.
Oh God.
But those are the guys that would be forklift out of the bedroom in My Big Fat 900-Pound Life or whatever that show was.
Yeah.
I mean, talk about guys. They had literally 15 minutes of fame, and they cashed in
And spent it all on food. Lindy Lynch wants to know: is anyone going to any of the Mammoth WVH concerts?
They're playing a one-off down in Tucson, I think, while they're doing the Guns N' Roses tour. I think they're going to play down in Tucson because Guns N' Roses is not playing Tucson. So I think on days off or travel days or whatever, they're doing some one-offs. And I think Tucson they're going to do it, which is 100 and something miles south of me. So I don't know. Maybe a good road trip.
Quite a few one-offs from that tour, I would think.
Well, there's a whole list of Mammoth tour dates that are separate, I think, from the Guns N' Roses tour.
Because the Guns N' Roses tour is only like what 30 or 40 dates or something. I mean, there's a lot of.
It's still a lot, though.
Yeah, I
That's
mean,
a
I
lot.
guess it
That's
is
a lot of nights.
When you're that age, that's
yeah. For them, it's a lot, but for Wolf, it's probably not that bad. He's going to probably take advantage as much as he can.
because they're playing about an hour and 2 hours and 4. Is it 2 hours and 45 minutes?
Guns,
2.5.
probably. They usually did a 3-hour show.
No. I'm saying Wolfgang is playing in Columbia, South Carolina. And I want to say it's like 2.5 hours away. So Jeannie and I were talking about possibly driving up there, bringing the kids, and then we'll bring like Jeannie's mom or something. We'll get a hotel, leave the kids at the hotel with Jeannie's mom, and then her and I will go to the concert. Or we can bring Ellie if it's an all ages show. Throw her in the pit.
Now you'll clearly put earphones on her and stuff.
Yeah, she has I don't know if you can see them back there, but right next to the couch, there's a pair of those blue
kids shooting headphones. Shooting ears.
Yeah, kind of. But they're the Vic Firth or the I forget what brand made the kid ones. Because we got her that drum kit a couple years ago.
Sure.
Or a year and a half ago. We got her a pair of those because I have very sensitive ears myself. So
all right. Yeah. Fireworks just went off outside my house.
You think fireworks?
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, Rico B says
okay,
September
honey.
28th. September 28th. That's true. Yeah, that's the show. Actually, Ty Price's band is opening for them, which is pretty neat. So I got a text message saying that let him know, and he'll
good girl
get me and Jeannie in, which would be cool, So we'll see. We'll see.
Wait. You're gonna try and get on the guest list?
Well, I got offered, so I don't have to try. Somebody offered. I didn't ask.
Hey man, can I be your +1 man?
No, I don't. I wouldn't mind buying the tickets. So we'll see what happens, though, man. I mean, Ellie starts school in like 18 days or something. So who knows? She'll have to skip school. We're starting her out right, skipping school to go to a concert.
Yep, there you go. Well, it's music education because they're cutting that out of the school curriculum. So you got to teach it to them at home.
Not this one. She's gonna be taking ukulele lessons.
Oh, that's awesome.
Wow.
Keyboard lessons, all that stuff.
By the way, Rico B with a commentary on my neighborhood. He knows where I live. Fireworks. Maybe the neighbor's meth lab went up in flames. You know it, buddy.
Are you in the neighborhood where they near where they filmed some of the Breaking Bad stuff?
No, that's New Mexico. But it's pretty close.
Oh, so much I know. I thought that was Arizona.
That's the same as Arizona, right?
It's almost the same. Yeah, it's just different dirt. But it's all pretty much the same.
Slightly hotter in one place.
All right, trivia question for the
a poll
for the chat. A poll? No, it's not a poll. It's a trivia question. Who did Eddie Van Halen call the best guitar player in the world?
Oh, hey Ned. Oh, did you bring anything?
Jay Hannon, right? Or was it Caleb Rappaport?
Who did Eddie Van Halen call the best guitar player in the world?
Oh, Johnny Beane. Sorry.
Wow, that's a good question for the chat.
Notice I didn't include you or I, Paul.
I got to see if Ned brought anything in because Ned just came in.
I think he said that to about a number of guitarists.
A number of people.
Should I get Johnny flagged while he's away?
Yeah, he's not paying attention. A lot of answers in the chat. Paul, you can take it. You know, I don't know which one you're looking for. I've heard a few of those people that he mentioned, maybe not quote the best guitarist in the world, but influences anyway. Clapton, Holdsworth, Les Paul, Prince. I don't know if he's ever. They were in the same studio as Prince, so maybe he. I'm sure they crossed paths at some point.
Huh? Did you answer it yet?
Nope.
Billy
Who's
Gibbons.
answering it? The chat?
Yeah, let the answer try.
I think Eddie. I think he liked Clapton like earlier. I don't.
and then
he liked
then
him
was a
in
nice
his earlier stuff. I don't think he liked his later stuff.
The rumor is at one point in the mid '80s, Eddie was embracing some strange music from a Canadian guitar player, Canadian singer-songwriter named Bruce Coburn, and it's spelled Cockburn for people that don't know. But there is a rumor that a reporter, you know, it's like many others, you know, who's your favorite guitar player? Who's the best guitar player in the world? And the rumor was Bruce Coburn.
So for that week, he was listening to Bruce Coburn.
For that week, because you know he would go through Alan Holdsworth and all of these other guys, but Bruce Coburn is a guy that is he has a unique style on guitar, or did. He was a folky guitar player originally, and then the only song anybody knows from Bruce Coburn is a song called "If I Had a Rocket Launcher." But there's also another song that was covered by Bare Naked Ladies called "Lovers in a Dangerous Time." And "Lovers in a Dangerous Time" has this amazing guitar breaks in it that are very melodic, that Eddie Van Halen was fond of at the time. So there you go. There's
that's the answer?
Yeah, Bruce Coburn.
All right. I don't even think Johnny knew that.
If you look at, and it's funny because it's actually on, somebody put it into Bruce Coburn's Wikipedia page, which makes it, of course, makes it true. Yes.
You can't believe anything on Wikipedia.
Yeah.
I love those Wikipedia true or false segments that I think Loudwire does.
Yeah, I've seen those.
Yeah, my only issue with them, there's not many follow-up questions. You know, like the dude will ask, okay, on Wikipedia it says that blah blah blah, and then the person, you know, the artist or whatever or musician will kind of explain if it's true or false. But then a lot of them, I'm like, oh my god, it's a perfect opportunity to follow that up with another like great question to have them, but they just move on to the next question. So.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, we watched some of those because we had what was the guy's name on, and he was on one of those.
Who?
Remember the guy?
His name.
We had him on like on a Friday night.
Oh my god.
Billy Sheehan.
No.
We had a dude from a band on, and he was on. Huh?
Dude from
Crowbar,
right?
Crowbar,
Kirk Winstein.
Yes.
Yeah.
He was like one of the nicest dudes, man.
He was
awesome.
super cool.
Super cool. Yeah.
He was the guy that did
New Orleans guy.
the Hulk in Pantera home video, right?
Yes. Yeah. The Pantera 3 Watch It Go or whatever.
He was?
Yeah.
That was him? Awesome.
Yeah, I did something to my phone. Now I'm not getting any text message alerts.
By the way, should we pour one out for Biz Marquee this morning or this evening? Oh, baby, you. That's a great earworm.
Oh, yeah.
Well, yeah.
Go ahead.
Rest in peace, Bismarcky.
Biz.
Oh, Caleb's, the countdown is on. 10 minute. It's like he's waiting for Chinese food. 10 minute.
Would love some.
Oh, that
Chinese
sounds
food.
good.
Yep, Chinese food now. I got my mouth all ready for some orange juice.
We got a treat stream.
Up in the container.
Oh, you
Great
left,
treat stream. Some Chinese.
you left one swallow, left the orange juice in there. Now I got my mouth all ready for it. Shut the fuck up and swallow it.
It's hot in here.
Now that's just dumb.
Why'd you go leave it all that? Got my mouth all ready for orange juice. Ain't nothing but a swallow left. Oh, you want to shoot off my pinky toe?
That's a great movie, man.
It's a fantastic movie. It's probably Eddie Murphy's last great movie. Phil Cantone. Take small breaths. You're going to take some small breaths because you run out of you a dead motherfucker.
Otherwise, you're going to be dead, motherfucker.
You're going to be a dead motherfucker.
Oh, yeah. Jackie Mason passed away.
Jackie Mason, yeah.
Oh, man.
I
Now,
thought he was dead years ago.
That's what I'm saying. I almost felt terrible. I was like, I thought he died like a while ago, man.
What was he? The voice of the Aardvark or something? In
Well,
Pink
it was
Panther?
based. That was the base of it. But John Blaine,
Hey.
the comedian,
Hey.
did the voice of the Aardvark based on Jackie Mason, who is the prototypical Borscht Belt Jewish comedian. For
Well, he
those
was
that don't know,
Krusty's father. Krusty's father on The Simpsons, I think.
he was also in Caddyshack 2. He did the Rodney Dangerfield character in Caddyshack 2.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yes, he
Yeah.
did.
He had his own series on Fox for like
He
a
was
month.
Mr. Hartunian in The Jerk.
He was 93, so he was old when we
It
were
was
young.
time.
Yeah.
So he was always old to us.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great
I mean,
comedian, though, yeah.
he was great in The Jerk as Mr. Hartunian.
The Jerk is one of those movies where I watched it as a kid and thought it sucked.
Yeah.
And then watched it
go
when I
back.
got older and I was like, oh my God, this is brilliant.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so good. Good morning, Mrs. Nussbaum. So good.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Yep. Yeah, he was great. Jackie Mason was it was funny because he was a punchline, the caricature of the old sort of Jewish Catskill Borscht Belt comedian was based on Jackie Mason, and because that caricature existed, Jackie Mason's career continued. Like if people weren't making fun of that sort of style of comic, that sort of, I mean, look, face it, Henny Youngman, Rodney Dangerfield, they all sort of had that shtick to them, but Jackie Mason was the guy. I mean, look, that's where Billy Crystal took his characters, you know, for his TV shows too. It's all based on Jackie Mason.
Mm-hmm. Man, what else was he in?
Yeah, I got rid of it.
He's in a lot of stuff.
I do remember he had his own series on Fox for for one
Briefly,
season.
yeah.
Yes, he did. Yep.
Yeah. But he was so ethnic. It was such an ethnic thing.
I remember because I was dating a girl named Jackie at the time.
Oh, no kidding. But yes, the voice of the Aardvark is based on Jackie Mason as well. And remember, that cartoon was like late 60s, early 70s.
Right.
So you're talking about the Ant and the Aardvark. That's how long Jackie Mason was a punchline.
He must have been on, Johnny Carson and all that stuff.
Oh, sure.
in
Oh,
early
yeah.
60s and the 60s and all that.
Sure, yeah.
I mean, if he must have done some of the early like radio shows and stuff too. If he was what, 93 you're saying?
Yeah, I would assume so. I would assume he's been around
He's
for
probably
Born in
had
the
a
30s.
huge career, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he was one of those guys that hung around with like, you know, the Allen Kings and did the Dean Martin roasts and all that shit.
Right. He was a redhead, or is that just the picture?
My guess is his hair has been multiple colors over the years.
If he still had hair in his 90s, he's probably red hair in his 90s.
No, he was pretty good.
Yeah, there he is with Conan in the 90s. Yeah, he's got red hair.
I mean, just do his IMDb. You can see how much stuff he did.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean, he was another one of those guys that was. I think he was tight with Mel Brooks and you know, Carl Reiner.
the friggin' screwdriver up in this piece.
Oh, you're going to do it?
Probably
I
Jerry,
got,
Jerry
maybe I
Stiller.
should get it ready to go, you know?
What do you do? You're putting the quarter on there, Jay? Is that? Or no, you're doing the eye hooks.
Did you just get here?
Yeah, I did. There was something about glue versus screws or something. That was the
Glue versus Screws is a great band name, by the way.
Somebody on the Facebook group was like, he has a whole collection of those 72. Was it 72 quarters?
Oh, in the Van Halen group.
Yeah, I've given so many of these quarters away. I'm so happy to have a part of my collection on all these different guitars or something like that.
Oh wow.
Yes.
Got my
Done.
springs tuned. Yep. Equal tension. I'm wondering if I should upgrade this trim, this bridge, you know?
Is that the EVH bridge?
Yeah.
They're Korean, right? They put the Korean bridge on those.
What would
Yep.
you put on it? You'd put like an original Floyd or
I would probably just get a
whale? That did never had a whale tail, right?
Get a Goto.
Did
I don't know,
the
John-
Frankie
John,
ever
what-
have a whale tail, or it was always just a original Floyd, right? Well, early days it had the
one without any
non-fine tuner, yeah, the
Yeah.
first version.
Yeah, that's the one you need.
So get an original Floyd.
Thumbnail.
What are you doing? And somebody brought up Ben Tom says John Bull 1972 quarter. Really?
Yeah.
That's that, right? Is that what that's what it is, right? A 72? Or what is it?
Does anybody want to?
Everybody just let him hang there.
Where's the eject button?
71? I can't remember. I've been
Well,
up
look on your guitar.
early this
We'd-
morning. I
on
don't have
yours.
one on mine.
We'd ask John Biel to look it up, but he'd get it wrong.
John, I'm with you. For a little while there, I was getting them confused too.
70. I know it's a 70 something. It's not. Is it a 70?
71. 71.
All right. Well, you want to kick me out? Am I done? Should I not do any more here? Have I lost my privileges?
No, because then I'll be the one saying dumb stuff. We gotta-
If I did mine, I'd probably put a 74 quarter on it because that's my birth year. So I might put a 74.
Mhm.
But I don't need one on that. He never had one on the white, black and white.
Yeah, E flat says just hearing J sound, I can tell it's the THRX. That's right.
Jeff Davidson, a 72.
Should actually put a 72 quarter. I was going to say you should put a 72 quarter on your guitar, Jay, just to fuck with Caleb.
Ah,
That I know. Where's
Put it
Caleb?
on
I'm surprised
backwards.
he's not saying anything.
Yeah.
actually, the thing
Put it on
is-
eagle
the thing
side
is-
up.
The thing
Yep.
is that the quarter was put on the guitar with a different screw at one point in a different position.
I'll put it here.
Ah,
Yeah, like the whammy bar on the Everybody Wants Some guitar. What was
Yeah.
that? Better Off Dead.
Better
guitar.
off dead, yeah.
put 2 dimes and a nickel.
That'd be great.
Or 25 pennies.
No, I'll take
You
a
should
dollar
put- you should
bill
put-
and cut a quarter of it
Quarter of it.
and just tape it on up here or something.
Put the quarter, glue the quarter on the top of the volume knob.
I mean, really, Jay, how authentic does it have to be?
Dude,
Put
I'm
put
not
your
playing
birth
out with
year
this.
quarter, or you have a
I'm not-
quarter anyway.
This is for me. I'm not playing out with this thing.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be 100%. So
I mean, I
have,
could put
have
a-
fun with it.
I could put a 2021 quarter on it. Like, does it really matter?
No, it doesn't matter. Have fun.
Or
with it.
maybe you put 2 quarters on it and they're the birth years of your kids.
There you go.
Put a 2 quarter, put a quarter on both on
Put-
either side of the
Put
trem.
one in for like a trem stop in the back. You could probably figure that out.
Nah, I'll stick
You
with
don't need
71.
I guess you don't really need a trem stop because it's on the body. So
Well, I mean, in all honesty, that actually will help, get it even more stable, because when you go from, and I love saying this, E to D, it doesn't stay 100% perfectly in tune. Because this bridge, unless you have it resting completely top side and bottom side, or however, top side and bottom side on the body, once you drop this thing to D,
because you're releasing tension on
Yeah,
it, so there's
exactly.
less
So
tension, so
it's going to put more pressure on the bridge.
just tighten the claw, right? tighten that claw really.
No, because like I can, but I don't like it super tight. I
You
like
don't
a
want
little bit
your
of slinky.
springs to go out of tune.
Yeah, so I mean Eddie had, the same issue with his. So if you'll notice, all the USA EVH Wolfgangs, and I'll show you what I did on mine actually, because when you order a USA or USA Wolfgang, the claw on the low E string with the D tuner is actually cut off, so you don't have that. You don't have as much of an issue.
I didn't mean. What's the claw? I thought the claw was I was thinking the spring.
See those 6
retainer
claws that
I was thinking of the string in the back.
So it keeps it keeps this thing kind of locked in. Like I don't know, it's a long drawn out story, but what I did is I actually bent this. I tomed it, the prong or the claw, so it doesn't. My D tuna is not super tight anymore. It's tight enough.
Oh,
But it's not like one of those things. So it kind of rectifies the issue that you have.
What's this called? I was thinking of this. That's not the claw. What is this? This
Yes.
is the
that is. Yeah, I don't know what it's called.
claw.
all right. That's what I thought.
The finger spring, Keith Campbell. Maybe that's it. Yeah, so I just bent it so it doesn't even, like right now when it's drop D'd, it's not even touching the D tuna. You hear that?
That's part of the sound right there.
But what my original point was, John BL, is that if you do have a trem stop in here, right? If you screw it in here and you have it resting perfectly on the block, then there'll be no issue with changing it from E to D because the pressure will be on the trem stop, not on the body.
Yeah,
100%.
So put your 2020 quarter in there and put the 20 whatever Ellie's birthday is.
Damn, 2016. Holy crap! She's gonna be 5 in October. Man, that's insane.
Man.
I know.
Happy birthday, Ellie.
Can't believe I have a 5-year-old, almost 4.5-year-old right now. It's unbelievable.
And she's more mature than you are.
When's
She definitely is.
When's Killian's birthday? Was that last year? He was born, or 2 years ago?
He was born March of 2020, right before all the shitstorm happened, which perfect timing.
He's gonna. That's gonna be. Everyone's gonna remember that about his birth year, man. Of course.
Yep.
Hey, be thankful he wasn't born on 9/11. We've been talking about the 20th anniversary of 9/11 is this year, and everybody's talking about, well, what do we do to commemorate and talk about it? Yeah, and I thought to myself, people who are born on 9/11 now, it's been officially a generation. Wow. They could now have kids of their own, or how are they dealing with that? Like, what? Imagine what it's like to have grown up being born on 9/11. So
yeah,
it's pretty amazing.
That's
weird. You want to think about it. All right. I need a ruling. I don't know if you guys, this will show up on the on the camera.
Oh, is it a booger?
Band-Aid or no Band-Aid?
See the two red dots? What stung me?
Oh, geez.
That just happened now?
Is that from one animal or
I don't know when.
More than one?
See that you can see it in the light. See the swelling.
That's a spider. You might want to watch out. It's liable to bite.
Yeah, I got maybe a spider bite right there.
99,
got myself bit by a spider. Is what happened here.
In 9 times, 99.
Yeah, but I have no idea. Renus Pinkle herpes. Really?
When did it happen? You just noticed it now? Oh no!
Could be, Paul.
Thumbnail.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm just I've got these swelling, like these two pustules.
You might want to go to the ER, check that out, make sure it's not anything that's gonna.
I mean, it's too
make
far.
You feel bad tomorrow.
You just noticed that?
Snake.
If it was a snake, you'd probably remember seeing a long.
What is that sound?
It's me cleaning my strings.
Oh my god! That's
I thought that was
hear
a
it?
trying.
Oh
yeah, I haven't played this in a while. The strings are getting dirty.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. Somebody says hives. Why would I have hives?
Ew. Ew.
It's certainly not herpes because this finger hasn't been anywhere but my nose.
Anywhere up his butt.
But I can't get it that deep. Jesus, if I could get my finger that deep up my nose,
I know that's squeaky, huh?
I'd never leave the house. I mean, that's 2 knuckles deep right there. Is what that is.
You might
Is
wanna
it a
get that
spider
checked out.
bite?
Is your finger turning red now? You were
I mean,
talking. You were talking shit about John BL dying.
And then you were making fun of those 2 guys, how big they were.
Yeah, I don't know what they are. It's a
We've
weird
all
one.
got our own ailments. 2 weeks ago, after the Straturday night show, I don't know if you can see that. I sliced myself with the
Ow!
barely there.
We'll be showing our wounds now, everybody.
This is like
why'd you do
look at
that?
how
know-
great my the camera is. That's
Cobra
a
Kai
great
just
camera
put
right
that put it on the T, so I have to
Focus.
do it. It's not a Duma.
Oh.
there. Yeah, after the show 2 weeks ago, I really sliced my finger good, and it was really
What were you
dumb.
doing?
I probably should have gotten stitches, but
Were you making
I was
dinner?
just what was I was reheating a burrito, as a matter of fact.
What kind of burrito was it?
It was from a great place in Nashua, New Hampshire. I can't remember the name of it.
Did you finish the burrito before you tended?
Was
to
it
the
good?
wound?
No, after I you want me to go through the whole story?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, kind of now we're in.
I was washing a knife in my sink.
That's
It
no
was a
knife.
serrated knife, and I sliced my
Serrated.
finger.
Oh.
However I did it, it was painful. It sucked. I put it in my mouth to be, because I had nothing. I didn't have anything at hand to put on it. I wasn't gonna. If I was rinsing it underwater, I was gonna lose all kind of blood. So
What?
I put it in my mouth. I ran to the bathroom. I
Giggity.
wrapped it up with paper towels, whatever I had. Then I grabbed it. I don't have. Look, I'm in my house. I don't have. I have
Running
had
water?
5 Band-Aids.
Clean.
I don't have any first aid stuff. So I grabbed.
It's going to be a long story.
I grabbed a white T-shirt, ripped it up, wrapped the T-shirt, wrapped some gaff tape on it. It was all set for a good couple hours. When I woke up the next day, I properly dressed the wound. That's the story.
But was the burrito worth it?
After I wrapped my finger with gaff tape, I was all good. So, and it was worth it. It was a good burrito.
Hey, Nelson Rodriguez says that he got an EVH low friction 500K potentiometer. It came labeled correctly on the back, but the pack it came in said 250K as well. The screw and nut weren't fitted properly. A tiny sticker said chain. And then Dan Vander Halen said, same thing happened to me. What?
Vander Linden.
I know. I have one of those somewhere. Are you talking about one of these? Shit. These?
Thank you, Cobra Kai. Somebody likes my stories.
It's good that you're not obsessed by this, John.
It's
We
been
need
a
a
long
T-shirt
day.
now.
Is this what you're talking about?
What?
500K audio. Odd.
Well, this one's a couple years old, so I feel so nice.
Couple 2 tree.
It even sounds nice.
It's funny. I
Came on.
had to break free 2 volume pots on a 59 reissue Les Paul. They were seized wide open. I don't know. It was from Sweat or whomever. From whom, I don't know who, the original owner or whatever it was, but they were, so I had to take the knobs off and put a screwdriver blade in between the split of the pot and basically
John
slowly
BL pick?
work them.
I gotta pee. I'll be right back.
What are you doing? You're leaving now.
There's beef.
Well, I gotta
beef.
pee. I gotta
must be
pee
beef.
before I put the EVH snap hook guitar strap lock clasp set on my guitar.
There's
And
beef.
the technical
He's nervous
advisor
in
just
front of
got
Caleb.
here.
There's beef.
Beef.
He's nervous
Beef.
to do it in front of Caleb.
It's what for dinner. So Caleb, how long will you give him before you correct his errors while he's doing this thing, putting it together?
Oh, I'm just gonna let him go. It's cool.
and when it's done, then you'll just critique the work.
No,
Silently.
I'll just say great job. I promise.
It's just the stuff that I
wanna
do
wa-
that he has to
We should
critique.
just ISO on just double screen Caleb and Jay while they're doing that, and just watch Caleb's face.
Hmm.
The vein
I
vein will come out in the
wouldn't do that.
forehead. Little bead of
Not at
sweat.
all.
Little bead of sweat starts to form on the brow. Starts shivering.
No, Rico. Sorry, it wasn't my last show last week. That was an inside joke.
Yes, it was. I was bummed. I heard about it and I was like, shit, I can't get involved because I want to quit.
If you don't get
28
it,
minutes
then
left in
just
the show,
leave it
too.
alone.
Yeah.
I was
I
going to
mean,
use the line, I'm sorry you didn't tell us before you actually started the show because I was going to quit this week,
Right.
which is
Right.
another inside joke.
And you have to quit 20 minutes left in the show.
Yeah, like 28 minutes or
Whoever's on
something
the
like that.
show right now, if you ever quit, just quit
Yeah.
with 20 minutes left.
Yep, you have to.
And then try
But-
to do a
but-
show after that.
No,
And
no,
then
you
try
have
to
to
do a
quit.
show.
No, you have to
And,
quit with 20 minutes left and then stay for the 20 minutes.
I'll finish out I'll finish out my shift.
Oh, I would have loved to have seen that post show.
Oh boy, that's brutal. This is brutal. It's unnecessarily brutal.
Ay,
All
ay,
right.
ay.
How's everybody doing?
Awesome, man.
What I miss? Oh, there's some things you guys were talking about. First, my first point of contention with the show so far is John BL talking
Go ahead.
about Linda Carter.
Go ahead.
Are you fucking kidding me, dude?
Yeah, I know.
Are you fucking kidding me? She's
I-
showing a little rib cage
A little,
little bit.
underneath those incredible,
under.
unmatched, natural situations she has on her.
But where are
on
they?
her.
It's all covered in like a crop top that you can't even see any
Watch the
cleavage
show,
or
dude.
anything.
Watch
I haven't watched the show in 40 years, so
I'll
Linda
tell you
I'll
something.
Carter-
check it out.
Linda Carter
No,
may be the most
all
perfect
right.
female
She's a
specimen
beautiful
ever
woman.
born. Ever.
She's a beautiful woman.
She's flawless.
Dude, you would turn into like a seven.
I'm not a
word-
child of the 70s.
like-
I mean, I'm not a child of the same era that
If
you
that
two
woman
are.
stared in your eyes, you'd be like,
Oh, she's got great. She does have great eyes. I will give her that.
but
definitely.
Still looks
I-
great.
my dad, he worked
Cocaine
on
is
the Warner
terrible.
Brothers lot in 1977, and my first trip ever to Los Angeles, we went and visited Burbank Studios, and they were shooting that show right in the middle of the lot. They
Ribcage
were
situation.
outside. It was a hot set.
Do you think she filled that top really?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh yeah, and so I met her. I believe I got her autograph right outside her trailer, and I was probably as tall as the underside of her boob, and I was just I couldn't speak, and I was only 7 years old, so it was
She's breathtaking.
it was unbelievable. I couldn't believe it, and she's tall as fuck, by the way. I
Yeah.
couldn't believe how smoking. She's much better in person. Just imagine that.
All right.
Yeah, no, she's a Phoenix girl, and they're very, very proud of her here in Phoenix. She's breathtakingly beautiful.
I
And a
never said she
superb
wasn't.
jazz singer, by the way.
Just give
She's
her a
a-
sandwich.
No,
Yeah.
that breastplate is showing because A, she's in shape, and B, her elbows are almost touching behind her fucking
And
back.
she's mid-laugh, by the way, which accentuates the
the
rib cage and breastplate, by the way. So
there's
I know
nothing,
this. I know this from experience.
There's no flaw in Linda Carter, other than the alcoholism. She had a pretty bad drinking problem for a while.
See, that's even better. I mean, never mind.
I mean,
So
she was
makes
in
bad
Hollywood
She
in,
makes
in
bad
the 70s.
decisions.
Hollywood in the 70s and 80s. Wasn't that cocaine? Like, wasn't there? I mean, there must have been looking like
See,
that.
I just changed.
that's
I
the
just
diet,
changed
right?
my what would you do with a time machine request. So
There you go.
I'd go find Linda Carter during a bender. Okay.
Daniel Van-
Anyway.
Daniel Vanderlinden brings up a good point. Linda Carter or Gal Gadot? Linda Carter still. Gal Gadot is stunningly beautiful, but Linda Carter is maybe the most beautiful woman ever. She's
Yeah,
flawless.
she's
Wow.
beautiful, dude. But put up the Linda Carter photo. Like it's ridiculous.
That's a beautiful picture of her. She's how old is she?
She's-
Yeah,
She's
young there.
ridiculously gorgeous.
Oh, that's young Linda Carter, right? Never mind.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
pull the full length of that. She's in like a
I think
polyester
there's-
like
I
onesie.
believe there's cleavage in that shot.
There you go.
Yeah,
All right.
that answers your question, John.
Thank
Yes,
you.
she does.
That's
she
what
does
I was
fill-
looking for.
I think
She
we put a
does fill
period.
that
I think we
bustier.
put a period
Leave
on
that
this
up there.
Yes, the
That's
reason
what
why
I was looking for.
the reason why that friggin' bustier is as big as it is to
And
cover
she's
that
also got
nonsense.
20 pounds on the other Linda Carter there. Look at she's probably 10, 20 pounds heavier in that picture.
Who
Yes,
cares?
Hellstorm. Aaron Gray was
Anyway,
smoking
who cares?
hot.
You're right.
But
Yeah, she's
Couldn't
super
touch
fat.
couldn't touch this.
No.
So
Linda
should I-
Carter is
should
the
I,
vision of
um,
perfection.
Should I go on my phone and bring it back to the? I kind of rearranged my room today. Mr. Alien is not there anymore.
Yeah.
Oh,
Should I go to the workbench?
Nobody
Back
noticed.
Yeah.
we're gonna go to the workbench.
Yeah.
right,
Let's
here
go
we
to the
go.
workbench.
Let me. My phone is in the red, so I got to go get a charger. I'll be right
Go
back.
get a charger.
A charger.
Charge it.
I'm sorry if I've offended anyone.
You've offended
Yeah,
everyone.
come on. Look at that.
What are you doing?
She's beautiful, man. Absolutely. She's
Yeah,
she
she
looks
is.
great. there.
Smoking. Smoking.
Mhm.
Are you trying to point out that you're doing an A/B to try and prove that she's better looking than John Biel?
Yeah.
'Cause I
Even
think that's
bald,
been
she'd be better than John Biel.
Oh,
Her eyes, I do remember her eyes. She had
yes,
Great.
she has eyes.
her great, beautiful blue eyes.
Everything about her is
two
beautiful.
swimming pools.
Swimming pools, yes.
And her smile is perfect, and her lips are perfect.
She did commercials for like contacts or something,
Mm-hmm.
right?
She's
She was in
ridiculous.
Super
She did
Troopers
like
2.
eye drops or some
That's
shit.
like
Yeah,
her
she
last claim to fame, I think.
was the governor in
I do remember.
Super
remember
Troopers,
seeing
I think,
that.
and she was also in. I think she was in the last the Dukes of Hazzard movie too.
Makes sense.
She's better looking than Megan
Sigourney-
Fox, Keith Campbell.
Sigourney never did it for me. Just putting it out there.
No, same here. Sigourney. I don't know. I mean,
Something,
Sigourney
some kind of
Weaver's
male about her.
she's a poor man's Susan Sarandon.
what?
Whoa.
What's that? Doesn't mean anything. Like, yeah,
You got it,
Susan
Stephen
Sarandon.
Franklin.
I
There you
don't
go.
know, man.
Hi, buddy.
No, look, hey,
I'd take Linda Carter over Susan Sarandon or
Christ.
Sigourney Weaver any day.
Yes, you would.
Even anorexic.
just leave that right there.
Linda
Just
Carter.
leave that.
That's the rest of the show right there.
There you go, man. Wow.
She walked in.
That's
She walked into that audition, and they said, "You have the job."
But you can't see her rib cage there. You can't see her breastbone there.
Right.
Well, you
No,
can,
because she doesn't have her elbows behind her back and she's not laughing.
Yeah.
all right.
She's in
I
motion.
take
there.
back
She's
everything I
perfect.
said. You guys know where it's
Good.
at.
Perfect.
Oh, now we get multiple.
Oh, John Biel.
Look at the smile. She's just that's a little
What
Valerie
smile?
Bertinelli looking.
I was
right
gonna
there.
say that. Yes, that's a little Valerie Bertinelli right there. Esque.
I think
Come
John Biel
on.
has a new pastime.
Googling Linda Carter.
Hip Metal Works does bring up Anne Margaret, maybe the greatest looking redhead in the history.
Yes. Here's one for the chat. Linda Carter or Jacqueline Smith? What would you do?
Linda Carter. But Jacqueline Smith,
I can't picture
No
Jacqueline
slouch.
Smith.
Jacqueline Smith's no
Jacqueline-
slouch.
Jacqueline Smith might have been the hottest on that show, and she
Sure.
was on with Farrah Fawcett and Cheryl Ladd.
Oh,
Yeah.
But I think she was hotter.
Jacqueline Smith has the
Angels.
same thing that Linda Carter has, though. There's an elegance there. They're
Yeah.
gorgeous, but there's still a grace or there's a classiness that's there.
Yeah.
As hot as Linda Carter is, she doesn't look sleazy, and I don't think Jacqueline Smith could do it either. They both
Put
look
up Jacqueline Smith
amazing.
for those in the chat that don't know.
Yes, I've seen Linda Carter and Bobby Joe and the Outlaw.
Was she the
Topless-
replacement
topless.
for Farrah Fawcett or what?
No,
No,
Jacqueline
you're-
Smith was the original.
I don't remember.
Cheryl Ladd
Charlie's
was the
Angels
replacement.
hasn't been on in
Cheryl Ladd and then Shelley Hack.
heck.
And then the one that just died, right? What's her name? The Bond girl.
Drew Barrymore? No.
She didn't die, John.
Oh.
She was on the
The Bond. Yeah, what was
Charlie's
who
Angels.
was- Which one was that? Yeah.
You know, the one that died, and then they said she didn't die, and then she did die.
Oh,
She did.
she was in the one here, View to a Kill.
Yeah.
Oh, John Biel. What's her name?
Nobody knows.
I know who that you're talking about. Yeah.
Cameron Diaz.
No.
You know who else is smoking
Lucy
hot?
Lou. Must be Lucy Lou then.
You know who else is smoking hot? And I got a new appreciation for her, even though she can't act worth a shit. I was watching Bowfinger yesterday. Heather Graham, baby.
Oh yeah.
Heather
Sure.
Graham is just gorgeous
Dude.
and still looks the same.
Dude, Boogie Nights.
She's got those
Yeah.
Linda
Kidding
Carter
me?
boobs.
She's got everything about Heather Graham is adorable. She's adorable.
Boogie Nights, bro.
Boogie Nights, yeah. Roller Girl.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, Tanya Roberts is who you guys are thinking.
Tanya
Tanya
Roberts.
Roberts. That's it.
Who? Midge Pinciati.
Good
When
get.
she got those horrible implants, they were great.
Yeah. All right. Start scrolling.
Is that Jacqueline?
Yeah, I mean
Smith?
Jacqueline Smith is
Yeah.
gorgeous.
Doesn't hold the
No,
candle.
these aren't
to-
good pictures. I mean, the
doesn't
one in the
hold
middle.
candle to Linda Carter. That I
Yeah.
mean, Linda Carter's got the face.
Linda Carter's
The
much
eyes.
better looking. Jacqueline Smith is no
She's meh.
slouch, but she's
Compared to Linda Carter, she's meh. I mean, and
Jacqueline
I'm not, and I know I was giving Linda Carter shit earlier, but
Jacqueline Smith is what Laura San Giacomo looks like with better eyebrows.
Laura Sanji, yeah, she's got the Linda Carter boobs.
Laura San Giacomo is gorgeous, but she's got to do something about those caterpillars.
I don't know
resting
about
on the top of her
gorgeous.
head.
I don't know who that is.
Just shoot me.
It's just her boobs are all I remember.
Wow.
Yep.
Anyhow,
Giacomo?
San Giacomo.
Laura San Giacomo. She was on, what was it?
Just shoot me.
Just
Sex,
Shoot.
Lies, and Videotape.
That's right too. I think she showed at least her top in that.
What has the show turned into?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I guess I
Somewhere-
started it. And Caleb wanted to keep going with it, so it
Somewhere-
Oh, I had to.
Somewhere
you had to
Mancuda
call
was
me
like
out.
missing his
You had to
moment.
call me out on that. All right.
Look, and I also want to lobby Jay for the back of the horn. I think it's a much better place for the hook. It just feels better. I'm a fan of it.
Mm-hmm.
It just is. I have it on a few of my guitars, and I think it's better. It kind of like
I had it on-
pushes the guitar out a little.
I had it
if that
on
makes any
a
sense.
on a bass. I had a Fender bass that I moved the strap pin before we were doing strap locks. The strap pin, I took it from the tip to behind the
Yeah.
horn, and it works better. You put the strap on forward like you would on an SG.
Yeah, we could
And it
tell Jay
stabilizes
that
the guitar. Yeah.
the 5150 never had a hook on the end of the horn. It always had one on the back. So, and his favorite guitar is the 5150. So.
The 50-50? No, it did have it on the end of the horn in the beginning.
Did it?
Yeah. Look at the first pictures of it.
Bring it up.
W.
Beef.
You got the photo archive in front of you, Johnny. I don't know.
I'm googling fattest twins. What?
Linda Carter, fattest twins. Linda Carter's twins.
Oh, here we go. We got a new view here.
Oh wow!
Now we're at the
down
workbench.
shot.
Jay
Look at
knows
this.
what
This
he's
is like-
doing.
This is like professional.
Nice. Dude, this is like Alex's kit from the South America video.
That's right.
Is the cord out of the way?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's good. This is a good look. I love that
Like
guitar.
a,
that guitar
Dude,
tool.
it's so
by the way.
funny.
You doing a
It's
TikTok,
miniature.
Jay?
What?
You doing a TikTok or what? That's the TikTok view.
What?
Jay, there's still time. Back of the horn. There's still time.
Nah, man. I'm gonna keep it.
The 5150 has it.
This has become an instructional video now. All right, so here we are.
The most exciting part of the night so far.
Oh,
You have
that's
to
cool. I
start-
can- okay, so
And
Should
you
I-
and you
should I
leave
flip
the
it?
peg and then you go through the back. That's what you do.
should I
Jay?
flip the camera?
Jay, start the
Yeah.
video like a proper YouTube video. Hey guys.
Hi everyone. I'm
Hi
going
guys.
What I'm going to do here is I'm going to take the EVH snap hook guitar strap lock clasp set. I'm going to install it on this frame. It's kind of new, even though it doesn't look new. It's a new guitar.
Thumbs
This is
down.
perfect. Keep going, Jay. This is great.
Thumbs down.
So let me see if I can.
Oh, I should thumbs up.
This sucks.
Can I do that?
Oh wow.
No. Oh.
Yeah,
What
because
do
you don't need to see the headstock.
Yeah, that's good.
Well, what's better, that or that?
I don't know.
No, I like it the other way.
The other way's better.
Okay.
I just want to show this to Caleb real quick.
See, Caleb.
Okay, and then but it didn't last long at all.
No.
It's like I can't play it
By
like
the
this.
second
Nah.
month of that tour, it was on the back of it.
Yeah.
Again, more
Good.
nerd shit.
Totally.
Should I get closer?
So Edward preferred the back of the horn.
Yeah, I do. With all
And
of my
he learned it
with all
from
of-
the Frankenstein.
He learned it from
You get-
watching you.
The
I was
full
thinking the same
widescreen frame, Jay?
What am I watching you?
I learned it from watching you.
Jay, is there any way you can get your mic better?
We are children.
Dude, it's the mic that's on
That's the shot right there, Jay. That's perfect.
it's
That's
the
pretty
mic
good.
It's on the phone. Like I can't.
No.
That's perfect. That's fine.
All right.
And you have to listen to Lemmy eating her little squeaky ball because she's playing.
Step
Good
one:
girl.
I
deinstall
can probably turn the
the
volume.
original strap locks.
Okay.
Strap.
This
Yeah, and there's no guide holes needed. Just crank that fucker in. There don't even.
That's what she said.
I put a rubber washer though
That's what
in between the
Oh, I do have washers somewhere. Where the hell are they?
Yeah.
Crap.
You should put a washer on the outside of it.
Or this. Just leave this.
You can use that. You can use that.
Let me see if I can go to the regular scheduled show. Let me see if I can find the washers.
Lemmy is just like.
Sounds like me
It's
cleaning my
great.
strings.
It's great. I'm just happy she's playing. It's a big difference from last week. She's a good girl. What? What?
Here.
What?
That's mine. Rubber.
He put a rabbit thing in there.
Rubber.
Rubber.
Giggity.
I'll tell you something. I brought the new Stealth to rehearsal the other day, and I've been planning, to use the Space Wolf for the 5 standard tune songs we're doing,
Mm-hmm.
and I have to use the Stealth for at least half or more. I hadn't played it through my rig because I just set my rig up for the first time in a year and a half, and my live rig, and that guitar just was like, hey, it sounded so good through the big amp. So
Mm-hmm.
One.
That's awesome.
Keith Campbell, my rubber looks too big. Well,
Giggity.
you get the picture. You get the idea. Yeah. So anybody out there on the fence about the Stealth 5150 or just the 5150 series, I would recommend it. I don't know. Maybe it was the standard tuning. It just sounds a little better than half step down, because I was comparing this and that one, and this is going to be the half step down guitar for the show. And man, when I put that Stealth in, it was sick. Really good. Very impressive.
That's awesome.
I love it. Got the little Killian baby cam there. It's awesome. Killian cam.
Oh, you can see it.
Yeah.
Maybe I should move that.
No, you can't see. You can't see him.
You can't see
him,
on
dude.
it. You
It's
just see it.
actually Ellie. That's actually Ellie, but
Oh, it's Elliot. It looks like an ultrasound or something.
Yeah.
I can only find one, but I don't even know if that's the right size.
Put that on as your quarter.
Just go to the hardware store next
Just
to you
write
and get and replace it.
1971 on it.
Damn it,
But definitely get washers.
man! Hold on, give me another minute. Keep talking amongst yourselves.
You may this OCD moment may have canceled the installation
You
of these.
knew I'd have something to do with it, Paul. You knew
Yeah.
I'd get in there
I know you.
and enforce my will upon this. And
I'm an idea guy.
I have.
I know. Yeah, we saw it. Now it's got the Caleb touch.
Loves it. I love
He
it,
can't help
Sharon.
himself.
What do I love? You know what I like? You know what I like?
I like it, like it, like it, like it, like it.
Got it.
Spot.
Oh,
Take it off
Eureka.
another guitar.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
ew, no.
Yes.
Blasphemy.
Yes.
Oh.
No
Jay,
way.
you know.
No way.
God.
No. No.
See, I knew at some point we'd drive Caleb nuts.
Put it on the
Fuck
top.
no.
Head
Fuck
stop.
no.
The top 4 frets.
Put the
On the
quarter
back.
like
Hell
where
no.
that goes, and then put that where the quarter goes.
And then
All
paint.
right, so I gotta. What the hell happened to this? This whole thing fell, didn't it? I gotta tighten it.
Oh, I got told I was too loud.
Uh oh.
Do they know what we're doing here? We're making history here.
Right? All right, I'll keep it down. I'll
Yeah,
keep
now
it
this
down.
show is every other guitar show on YouTube. What? I mean,
Right? There's
Right.
gonna be like 50 people out there that say, so Jay, do you see Jay put the eye hooks on his 5150 guitar?
it sucked. This show sucks.
It's all about the packaging, which they did a great job with the packaging. I'll just take it out of.
Make sure you drop it on the guitar when you open that up.
You won't even notice it.
Dude, I love that Kramer went for that much and still no evidence.
And it's still not it's not one of his guitars.
Still no evidence.
Dude, I don't even know. These ain't gonna fit.
That could have been a Rob Johnson build. I mean, nobody knows.
These don't fit.
Oh.
Yeah, there's no evidence of him playing that guitar now.
No evidence.
Jay,
There's
throw it in.
provenance, though, isn't there? I mean,
my
isn't
guess
there-
is,
Dude,
Jay, if you pull those strap pins out, isn't there like a felt
Yeah.
spacer anyway?
Yeah, use that for now, and then go get yourself some, and you can replace it.
dude, these things are so fat.
Yep.
I'm gonna have to. Man.
Yeah, that's why I can't do that to my my.
Are you gonna
my-
pre-drill it?
My USA
You
Wolfgang? I
might want to
cannot
pre-drill it.
bring myself to eye hook it.
I
cannot.
might cancel the operation.
All
You
you
know-
do is you just put it and
I-
just take a screwdriver and just
Who
do
told
it.
you at the
twist.
beginning,
You
Jay?
could split. It could split the wood a
Just
little bit. If you
no,
know.
it can't.
No, it won't.
No.
I've
I
done
got-
it with every guitar
No.
that I have.
No, it's fine.
Craig Stoffco did it with mine and fucked it up.
Basswood,
There you go.
basswood is soft. It'll go right in.
All right.
Yeah,
That is the
no
wood.
way.
Look, can you see what I'm doing here?
Oh, you might chip some paint.
You know?
Yeah, I know, right?
Trust me, Craig wanted me to send the guitar back so we could redo it. I'm like, no, we're good. Trust me.
Is that a good angle for this?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna get really tight though.
That's what she
Ooh,
said.
hey now.
Giggity.
How many twists?
It's gonna get really.
That's what John BL said.
Oh my god, I hear it splitting.
I warned you.
Maybe one
One more turn. One more turn. One more turn. One more turn.
You go until it's right up in it.
There you
Oh,
go.
it's pretty good.
Balls deep on it.
That ain't going. That's not going nowhere.
There you go. And angle it
Okay.
back a little
Which way?
towards you.
Like that or like this?
No, towards you. Like if you're wearing it, just a little bit back.
Yeah, turn a little bit. Yeah, like
Where does
Yeah.
the
7:00.
There you go.
which side does the cutaway go on, or whatever you want to call it, the end of the loop?
Thanks. Gary says.
Does it go down or up? The end of the loop.
That's a good. That's a
If
good
you hear a
question.
crack, stop. You know, I've been told that a few times.
Giggity.
should I twist one more time?
No, you're good.
No, if you're comfortable with it,
That shit ain't
it's a
going.
half inch in. Who cares?
Yeah, that's not going nowhere, man.
Yeah.
That's not going
that's-
Yeah,
nowhere.
but what's authentic?
Yeah, Johnny. All right, let's do the horn.
No,
now.
here's dude. Now think about it. Think
You know, when you
about
put that eye hook in there, you realize you're going to be able to sell this on an auction site for $31,000
it. That's right.
because it's every bit as legitimate as the one that just sold.
You got to
That's
change
right.
the neck, though. It's a different neck, isn't it?
Oh man. Jay,
may
just
have
do it.
to,
Do it through the back, dude.
Well, I still have to take this one out. So
Caleb can't help
You
himself.
could leave it in.
Can't
It's
stop.
in the real one.
is it?
There's one in the real one, and it goes through the back.
Technically, he's had several different ones on there.
Mhm.
So
Technically.
so technically, you want like a bunch of holes, like on the
Yeah.
top and then on the back.
You're talking to a guy who doesn't want to screw the quarter into his fucking guitar. He
Yeah.
wants to
Yeah.
put multiple holes in the top
You will need to use a guide hole drill for the back though if you do it through.
Yeah, I'm
that.
not doing that. I'm not doing it.
So you're
Just going-
done now.
I'm just going normal here. Normal.
By the way, Jay's waiting more patiently for a 5150 relic from EVH to come out, and he would gladly have the eye hook in the back of that horn.
Yes.
Gladly.
I'll probably do it on that one.
Yeah.
You think they're going to do a Relic 5150?
I don't think anymore. I thought it would be out already, so I don't know.
What's
They
the
should.
area?
Do you think they're done making Eddie striped guitars now because out
No,
of respect?
no. I think they'll.
No, I don't mean they'll keep making the ones that they're making now, but I'm saying you think they're done.
You
with
mean new ones?
newer models? Yeah.
I think they will.
Is that the right
Okay,
angle?
they've gotta do the
You guys shut up for a minute.
I think they already. If there's
You're not
anything,
stressing, are you? There over there. Jay?
I'm sure
is that a
there's
good
a
angle?
lot. I'm sure there's a lot
That's
of
the same.
stuff
That looks
that
like
was
the same
already
angle.
approved. Like
I hear it.
those guitars are like years in the making.
Yes. Yeah. The design and research and design was years ahead. Sure.
All right, it's going in
But you
straight.
can also cancel the project.
Mm-hmm. That one's gonna be tougher.
Yeah. Cobra
Yeah,
Kai
you-
Platoon asked the inevitable question: is Jay going to fix the stripes?
No.
Put the screwdriver in it and twist it.
Now you do the
Yeah,
screwdriver.
dude. You're not going to fix a stripe. It's so easy with black tape, black and white tape. I did it. Looks great.
Your dog
Looks
is like,
right.
"No, don't do it, don't do it.
I know. Lemmy is freaking out. She's like, "Don't do it, Jay! God, don't do it!" I know,
Oh,
Lemmy. I know he's making a huge mistake.
Yo, it feels like
I know.
It's, oh my god.
I know,
I'm not
Lemmy.
I know I'm not the strongest man in the world.
Basswood is nice and soft, right?
Yeah. Thank God for that.
So at least it doesn't split.
If this was mahogany, I'd be up Schitt's Creek.
Mahogany.
Mahogany.
Agony.
Mahogany.
Paul, say it like Peter.
Mahogany.
Mahogany.
So you like Quagmire. Mahogany. Mahogany. Mahogany.
McGiggity. McGiggity good.
All right,
Wow,
what's the
black
angle on this one?
salami.
Hey, Jake.
Nice.
What's the angle on this one, gentlemen?
Lemmy says
Like
it
that.
looks good.
It looks stupid. With
Black
that stuff.
salami hopes the body splits. Just putting it out
Thanks.
there.
Appreciate it.
He also says the show sucks.
Yes.
So now I gotta remove.
This is kind of a bitch, by the way, this part, because you have to like pull the Velcro away
Yep.
and get it out. That's a little hard.
Yep.
See the Velcro under there? Oh, okay. Well, it's not even connected.
Well, I
under
just
there.
have my finger.
Ah,
Jay did it the right way.
never mind.
Right. Was that the front or the back?
What?
That was the front, right? Yeah, that was the front.
They're both the same.
They're both
No,
the same.
well,
It's,
I
just, it's the
I
length
have
you
the
give it.
Velcro at a different length than the front. I have it shorter in the front, and
It's not like
That's a good
mullet.
point. E flat 916 says if it cracks, just send it back.
there you go.
Right.
You sure you didn't tamper with it, Mr. Hannon?
Well, they inspired you to do it with that product. So
Yeah, definitely.
Sure,
voided the
you're
warranty.
right. But I'm sure somewhere on the package it says to pre-drill. Maybe.
right, it says pre-drill.
Yeah. Do you think he actually read anything on the package?
Well,
Of course not.
if they give you the disclaimer,
There's
No,
no
there's no.
instructions.
it probably
There's no
doesn't.
instructions on
Actually, it
there.
probably doesn't.
Oh.
What, Lemmy?
But they're gonna put it on it from now on.
Yeah.
Lemmy's like, this is some next level nerd shit. Is what this
Look at all that EVH product right there. How many different EVH products? You got the 5150 decal,
where's this thing
decals. You got the
Oh, okay. I know what I
Guitar.
want to talk. Hey, Jay,
strap.
Yeah.
you thought the Frankenstein Seymour Duncan was the best pickup in the
Man,
shootout?
it's up there. It's up there, man.
Because I listened very closely. It was 23 pickups, I believe,
Jesus.
and the Pariah Pasadena White was the winner for
Well,
me.
I wasn't really a fan, and I know that guy. I know those pickups are great and everything, but the black, which is I guess from that era.
The black is hotter, and it's more like the 5150. It's designed for the 5150 pickup,
Yeah, but I
and
felt
the
like
white
the
is
notes-
designed
the
for the
note separation.
Frankenstein.
I felt like
What?
the note separation in the Pasadena Black really wasn't as clear as some of the
Yeah,
others.
because it's much hotter. The Pasadena White was definitely the winner in that shootout, and then I wrote it in the chat on Pete's video, and he answered me and agreed. So,
well, I'll check out the Pasadena White because I don't even think I clicked on the timestamp on that one. So I'll definitely check that out.
yeah, I have a Pasadena White in my Bumblebee.
And what do you think?
Love it.
Okay.
Yes,
I know
Keith,
it's a lot cheaper as well than the
It is.
Seymour Duncan
Caleb?
Frank.
Yeah.
Keith Campbell is pointing something out that maybe you would be the one to deliver the message.
Come on.
Eyebolt looks in wrong location. Wouldn't you agree? Well, I told him already, Keith, but he wants to do it there, so let him enjoy it.
Was there any era that it would look like this, with the eye bolts there, with the,
Whoa,
with
should I
the
put it on
strap
back?
Sure.
neck, with the Floyd Rose?
Sure, it cracked off, and then you can see the broken piece in
Mhm.
the real one.
He also had on the Frankenstein. He had the like the Schaller strap lock version as well.
So there's a little slave under here, and it's a cool design strap. I mean, and this
We've
is
never
what-
seen your hands that close up before.
Yeah, nice
Seen
hand.
a lot of hands
like them?
tonight. Mine, Paul. Yes.
He doesn't have any. He doesn't have any finger herpes.
No.
Whoa.
Hey,
Any
now.
scars on those fingers?
All right. So I think that's about. I might have to adjust it a little bit, but this is I think that's pretty good.
Is that your right length?
I don't know. I probably have to adjust it a little bit. Let me see. What we got here.
Did Ed ever play the Frankie with an EVH strap?
What?
He never really played the Frankie live at all
In the
he
EVH
retired.
era.
in the strap era.
All right. So let's class.
He could have. He could have. I know. He played the relics with the EVH strap.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh my God. Oh, never mind.
Did it backwards, didn't you?
Listen to that.
It's got that
That's
sound.
the
now,
tune
boys.
right there.
Let me
Got
see if
that
the mic is
sound.
right.
With the
Lemmy
brass
is-
and
Lemmy
with
is
the
very
brass and
impressed.
silver drive you crazy.
Oh, it even sounds better.
That's where it all comes from.
What?
It's all about the eye hooks.
Tone.
I'm gonna need to make it a little
The
longer.
eye hooks add so much tone.
By the
I
way,
need to
you
make it a
guys,
little longer.
you guys would have to agree with me. Is this not the most vocal Lemmy has ever been on the show? It's pretty amazing.
Now,
It's good though.
You sure you don't
Yeah,
want the
no,
gunner's
she's good.
belt connection?
I think I'm okay, John.
Sure.
The gunner's belt.
It's got a great sound. Gunner's belt.
Hey, John Beale, tell us about that strap.
We heard about that strap before.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
It's
See how this
the
length is
authentic
now.
gunner's belt strap from
How much was that?
like 50
I'm the
bucks.
big. I just shortened it instead of lengthening it.
15 or
authentic.
50?
50.
No, I didn't.
It's authentic World War II surplus. So, and you can't get this sound from anything else.
It's authentic.
Authentic tone.
Authentic.
Authentic.
It's a
What?
huge piece of
All right, let's check it now.
equipment. You could trust
Yeah,
your
there
life
we
with
go.
that one.
I got some of these off Amazon, by the way. Ooh,
What?
Black.
Ooh.
Black.
Yeah.
Tone. Because I actually found those banjo straps that Eddie was using.
How did
Good.
changing the strap put it out of tune?
good quality ones.
No, because they have plastic as the
Ah, I had one of those years
clip. But
ago.
you can
and I-
replace it. You can re-sew it, and that's what I was planning on doing. Re-sewing
okay.
one of these into it, or two of these.
Mhm.
But it looks just like it. Let me find it.
Yeah. I ordered one of those years ago, and yeah, the plastic was like, no way.
All right. Well, it's a finished product. Should I do the quarter now?
Yeah,
Definitely.
Now you're in.
it adds 25-cent value to the guitar.
Should I? Why does this thing keep falling or something?
See, look, doesn't this look real? Pretty close to the real deal.
Yeah, that's cool.
So I just gotta replace those.
Now, boys, should I? Is that okay? I can't see. I
So
got.
nerdy.
I should get lower more, right?
Yeah.
Are you doing the quarter?
Should I?
Yeah.
All right. You should I screw it in or should I glue it? Here's the problem. If I glue it, I'm gonna have to.
And you
Get it
mess
right.
up.
No, I'm gonna have to cut the screw, and I don't have the capabilities to do that right now.
Oh, you don't be.
You don't have
be
any side cutting
cutting.
pliers?
You can use pliers and clip,
Yeah, use side cutting pliers.
but you gotta find the head of the screw when it shoots off across the room.
Like
Yeah.
this.
yeah,
Yeah,
put
there
it
you
in
go.
it. Now put the screw in there, and then wrap a paper towel around the top.
Exactly. Yeah.
Should I?
Put on some goggles.
Yeah.
Glear.
That's what I did. I clipped a head of a screw off.
Definitely.
It goes
glear.
here, right?
Yeah.
No,
And then the screw goes here.
Well,
Oh,
you can
God.
remove the
No.
glue with
No.
no.
That sounds like a good poll.
Well, I guess you'd have to use like acetone to remove it, so that would take the paint off too. So probably
So-
not a good idea.
Should I actually screw it in?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not your guitar.
screw or glue.
You were the hey, Mister. Nobody will know. Nothing different. Doesn't different to make. Oh, I scratched
not-
it. Nobody cares. Now all
Yeah,
of a
you're not
sudden you
selling that
care.
guitar. You're not selling that guitar, so screw it in.
All right.
I'm not selling mine, but I just
I
didn't
need
want to
you
do
to.
it.
I need you guys to line it up.
Oh, dude. Yeah, this is a commitment, Jay.
It is.
Here it is, Jay. It's you see those two wood markings in the stripe?
Yeah.
It's got to be kind of each edge of the quarter is right up against each edge. Show those wood markings in full, just on the edge of them.
All right,
Do you
well,
have-
well, you're
Do
gonna
you
have.
have the picture? Do you have the photo of it?
Well, I'm across the room, so you're gonna have to put it up on the screen. So I can
Here's
see
mine.
that.
Here's mine.
Frankenstein. Do you want to go? Do you want to go off Caleb's?
Hold on. Let me.
I mean, it's
Oh,
the
yeah.
same. It's the same striping pattern on both those guitars, right?
I can
I mean,
barely see that.
You see that? You
So
look at the gap. Look at the gap in the Floyd
Look at the gap on Linda Carter.
between the Floyd and the quarter.
All right.
Finally,
Oh,
John B. I'll bring something good to the table.
Go back to Caleb.
he's looking at pictures of her right now.
I don't blame him.
All right. So it looks like it's this way, right? Like that.
Oh, let me take everybody out. Hang on.
Yeah, the head is pointing right towards the middle of the Floyd, like it's.
All right. You have. All right. So I gotta twist it a little bit. So this stripe, like that.
Yep. You make sure you can see the gap between the Floyd plate and the quarter. That's important too.
What do you mean? I can see a gap between. Oh,
Like the distance to the base plate of the Floyd to the quarter edge. Like, take that into account.
I can see that. I can see that. Does that look right?
Yeah.
God damn it! This
Yeah.
is a
Now
commitment.
push a hole in the hole you're going to drill through. or if
Which
you're
is
gonna
this
glue
one,
it.
right? Which is this
Yeah,
one?
just do a marker hole, and that's where you're going to drill.
I'm not drilling.
Oh, you're not?
Nope.
Okay.
Do you think Eddie drilled?
Yeah.
So that's the. Did he?
He didn't glue, dude.
No.
Oh.
I know, but I'm saying he probably just screwed it in, right?
Oh, I don't. Yeah. Well, no, I meant just where you're going to screw the screw.
Just
There should be a little a point, like
Yeah.
make a marker hole.
Just use some tape for now and just tape it on
I'm taping it.
Yeah, tape it and then
until you know that it's perfect. Because
right, and then locks it in. There you go. Some blue
Let me get a
tape.
piece of tape. Let me get a piece of tape.
Good idea, Johnny.
well, I meant just for now, just for tonight, because he'll wake up tomorrow and he'll be hating it.
No, dude. The real guitar is like that. I mean, I'm not gonna.
Screw or glue?
Like, is that right? Right there.
Screw's winning by a landslide, by the way.
I mean, that looks pretty good, right?
Yeah. It's like fucking surgery.
That helped. That did a shit job. Okay. All right. It's moving. I don't know what the hell I'm doing here. The tape was too short. That's what she said. All right. Let me try this again.
The holes on my quarter are way wrong, by the way. So no one look at my quarter.
Well, Johnny, why don't you show me a picture of the real?
He's doing this off yours.
What?
Let's see the real one.
Huh?
Let me
Yeah,
see
okay.
The real one.
Yeah, put up the real one. Get me off there.
I'm looking at the fattest twins. Let's get everybody else in here for a second. Okay. How do you spell Frank?
Yeah, where's the little chip on the top of the quarter? That's where you can line.
Oh
it up.
yeah, there's pieces are missing and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. I think
line it up by that and like 2 points on it in the bottom of or like the one in the year.
Look, it's pretty much the top of his head is pointing right into the crux of the base plate. You know, like the whatever that's called.
Crux. That sounds good. Crux.
Well, John B. or John Bill.
Here we go. Here's
Rob
a really
Johnson
good.
did a really good job.
Here's a really good
this thing.
picture.
So it sucks.
Share.
My computer is across the room, so I have to keep looking over
John's
there.
got a really good picture of Cher. That's what I heard.
Oh no.
Oh.
Like this
There
is a
you
really
go.
good picture, Jay. I don't know if you can see that.
Man, those scuff marks on the recreation are a little different.
Yeah, oh yeah,
Yeah.
they're different. But
Yeah,
that
there's a
looks like-
gap between the scuff. There's a gap between the wood scuff there and the there's no room for that gap.
No.
I think I did mine based on the distance away from the Floyd.
Yeah, which I kind of want to stick with that as well. I think yours
Line
is
up
really good.
that little chip off the top. That's
And
where-
there might be
that's where
some
it goes
angle
in.
on this picture, so there might it might lose it might look closer to the Floyd than it is.
Yeah, but I don't want to put it under there. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to put it under the Floyd. So
No,
I'll
the
probably
picture's making it look closer to the Floyd than it is.
yeah, I think something like that.
But you should be able to take one screw out and
pretty
then
good.
put it under the Floyd, right? That was the idea.
Oh, I just twisted it.
Back it away from that Floyd a little bit.
Yep.
Yeah, it's too close.
Yep. Back it away a little bit.
Shit.
Right there.
That's good. Right there.
That's it.
Good.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound too confident. Yeah.
Use more tape and tape it onto use a piece of tape up like away from the Floyd. Like it feels like that you taped it to the Floyd. There's room for it to move. There you go.
Jay, do you looking at do you have a way to look at if I send you a photo?
No.
That looks fine.
Okay.
It looks good there.
Dude, it's not gonna be 100% accurate to the original. I mean, you know.
And you don't want it to be 100% accurate to Caleb's because Caleb's holes in the quarter are wrong.
Yes, they are. Thanks.
Yeah. Thanks, Paul.
Thanks, Paul.
I mean, if you really cared about being authentic,
Here we go. I'm just gonna.
you would have called a guy in Canada to get the layout. wrong.
Oh,
He's here in the chat. He's in
I
the
know, I
chat
saw
right
him.
now.
I can't believe I'm doing this right now.
No, don't do it yet.
Oh, God, Jay.
Don't do it because I've got a picture to show you.
oh,
You son of a.
You're already committed, Jay.
You're
yeah.
in. It's done.
It's
Just
in
keep
there.
going.
The Jay Hannon edition of the.
Hold on. I'm
order
gonna try to get. I'm
install.
gonna try to get a better angle here, boys.
That looks
Jay,
great.
Jay, it looks
looks
good,
great,
man.
Jay.
It looks good.
That looks
man.
great. That looks perfect.
Let me try to get a better.
Lemmy says it's awesome.
How can I do this?
Lemmy's right.
Maybe like 3 millimeters closer to the Floyd.
I'll
I
give you
don't
3 millimeters closer to my wiener.
Wiener? Really? Do we have to use that kind of language?
Where's the picture?
Perfect. Looks good.
Looks great.
I've got a
Screw
picture
it.
here.
Screw
Johnny, it's going
Screw
in.
it, literally.
Jay,
It's
can you
going-
see that?
It's upside down.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, a little closer to the bridge, maybe.
Come
This-
on, you guys are assholes, man. It's going in.
You can still adjust it
It's
with one
fine.
screw in. You can still adjust it with one screw in. Just a little.
Right, you can twist it a little.
Oh man, it's not going in any. Oh yeah, it is.
There you go.
Oh, the thing is tipping over. All right.
By the way, I think Lemmy's toy is a great touch for the show. Just saying.
Yes, it's nice. Yes, I
It's
just
so
love the idea
professional.
that she's. I love the idea that she's that animated. This is the most animated she's ever been on the show.
I think you should put that on your radio show.
She's so good.
All right, so I'll just twist this a little more.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go.
There you go.
There you
good?
go.
It right there.
A little bit more to the right.
A little bit more than right.
That's it. That's
That.
right.
How about
Take
that?
it all off. Take it all off.
Atta boy.
Yeah. Now
Well
Jay has
done,
to do the
Jay. Well
I'm gonna have
reflectors.
to hold. I'm gonna have to hold.
Now
it in
you got to
place.
do the reflectors.
Yeah.
dude.
Now you got to do the
You're
reflectors.
going down that rabbit hole, Jay.
Well,
Got to
somebody
do the
send them to me.
reflectors now. Somebody send them to Johnny, and then Johnny
Well,
won't give them to you.
It's
The
in there,
reflectors
boys.
look awesome.
It's in there.
It looks great.
It's not moving
Congratulations.
either.
Jay,
Is
it
there,
looks
is
fantastic.
there an EVH kit for the reflectors, or is it all
Yeah.
aftermarket?
Yeah,
Oh, there is.
they just
Okay.
came out with that this year.
Nice.
Jay,
It's
it
in
looks
there.
great. See, aren't you glad you did it now?
I am glad I did it.
Well done. Yeah, that looks good.
Well, thanks for your guidance, everybody. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Jay, we need more from the workbench.
It
That's
looks
really
like a
cool.
completely
Looks
different
good.
guitar now. It's so much cooler.
Well,
Here's the thing. At some point, I bet you EVH comes out with a guitar that has all of this done to it and charges $2,400 for it.
for these two mods.
For these mods. They'll do all the shit on it so you don't have to touch any of it. They'll just
For
be
another
like,
$500, you can
500
activate the neck
Yep.
pickup.
you know
But
I'm
no
right,
case. But no case.
but still no case.
no case. Oh, listen to
You
the
know-
resonance now with the quarter in there and the
Yeah.
You guys both know I'm right. That's how Gibson would do it.
Hey, how about this? I got another thing. When Eddie had this thing cranked all the way up, where was the?
How did the
number
tone
keys.
line up?
Yeah.
That's a great question. I don't know if we'd be able to get a picture of that.
I'd probably change. He would clean that pot, every couple of nights, or at least his tech would clean. Probably take the plate off anyway. I don't know.
I can't believe we're getting into this much.
Well,
We don't
Look-
know if that's fully cranked or off. We don't know.
yeah,
It's
got to have
probably
a
off.
live shot.
It's probably left in the off position, right?
You'd have to assume. And
Yeah, because
look
a lot of guitar players do that, man. If their guitar, when they're done playing whatever the set, they crank the guitar down and then unplug it, so they don't get the
Right.
They don't
look
get
at the
that's
relicking
probably
on
not.
that tone knob too. There's a whole like relic job on the tone knob.
Yeah, you should probably take a cigarette and put it out on that tone knob.
Oh, look! It looks like he has it in the normal orientation.
Well, look at that.
Can you see that?
No, can you?
What song is he playing?
Yeah,
there?
it looks like it's straight.
He's
it looks
playing
like,
the
solo.
Eruption. That's Eruption.
Yeah, so he's
looks
probably
like
Or
it's-
that's his solo at the US Festival.
it looks like it's straight across when it's because that's cranked right there. He's definitely not
He's doing that high note thing, and then Rudy comes in with the thing and adds the higher note.
Yeah, the delay, the pitch shifter.
So you can't.
They use the harmonizer.
harmonizer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dugan told me that.
Well, very cool. I'm happy I did it, guys.
All right.
See,
That's the show. Thanks, everybody.
Good night.
Job well done.
I would now like to point out that Caleb, there's no way in hell Caleb could have kept his mouth shut through all that. There was no way that was happening.
Bad. Good night, everyone. What time
Well,
is
we
it?
are done in 45 minutes.
I know, good.
No, you guys can go longer.
I don't think I'll be going any longer tonight.
I was going to
I'd-
go till midnight, but I mean,
I'd
whatever
love
you
to
guys,
end it early. I'd love to end it early.
whatever you guys want to do. In the chat, what do you guys think?
Yeah,
Yeah, why
you
don't
guys
you
want a
check?
short show or
We've already done the most entertaining thing you're going to hear all night.
Yeah,
It
nothing's
happened.
going
We just lost 7 people. So
Nothing's gonna top this
Yep,
unless
that's
we
it.
talk
We're
about
done.
Linda Carter some more.
Well, Linda Carter.
I guess we got to we got to do some more mods. But Johnny, now that I have this desk here, and I have the camera thing, we can do one of those string changing.
Oh,
Ooh, nice.
videos,
yeah,
you
man.
know?
Cool.
Yeah, because I've got mine right here. What are you doing Tuesday?
Jay, do you have any black and white gaff or duct tape?
I'm not putting I'm not putting duct tape on this thing.
Oh my God! He just drilled a screw into it.
Electrical tape.
Oh man.
Because I use duct. I don't know if
Use
gaff or duct,
electrical
but-
tape.
right here.
I'm glad that
And
I have
from
an older
a
strap,
distance,
too.
no one can tell.
From a distance.
No one can tell,
Yeah, it's just electrical tape.
and that looks exactly like the real deal. And I even used a Sharpie right here.
I have
to make this
electrical
chip.
tape. All right, where would I put it?
Well, you got to have both black and white.
I have black and white. It's black. It's white.
Oh my God. Wow.
Thank
Do I
you,
wrap
Lemmy.
it all the way around?
Well, what's interesting about yours is
You should have done it before you put the screw eye hole.
there's not a lot of red at the
Oh.
there's not a lot of red at the tip. Okay.
Giggity.
Like look at the red at his tip and look at the red at my tip.
Oh, you should see a doctor about that.
See, look, and that's very important.
So you want
Jay,
to block off some of the red, or some
Jay,
of
if you had
the
banged back an edible,
white.
this would have been a lot
Well,
more
you see
fun.
that the white stripe by the tip of the horn? That white stripe basically has to be all black at the tip of the horn.
Johnny, get the real picture.
But you want more red at the edge. So that's
So
a
take
little,
a Sharpie.
No.
Red Sharpie.
Now you guys are getting
no
wait,
Sharpie.
Look.
There it is. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Ah,
That's
so I see what you're
why
saying.
didn't we use that picture to begin with?
Yeah,
Perfect.
what the frig?
Can you see that, Jay?
Oh, that's better. Yeah, though. Yeah, you can tell.
Because Jay, the one you're looking at, that's not the real one.
A lot
This
more
one
red.
is.
Yeah, you're right.
Can you see that,
yeah.
Jay?
Yeah.
What kind of washer is that on
Send
the,
it back.
iHook? That
That's
doesn't look like a round
It's
washer.
not authentic. Send it
No,
back.
that's how the guitar is being held in place in the case.
Just
Yep.
send it back.
That's what
Oh, I see. Okay, gotcha. It's a hook.
a hook.
A hook.
Yeah.
Z-Boy, by the way, asking a question that should be easily answered by everyone.
See, boy.
Yeah.
Of course we do.
Yeah.
What is it?
That was
Here
easy.
you go. Here you go.
Huh?
Oh, I just
I
did
don't
my
know.
Steve Anderson laugh. I just did a Steve Anderson laugh. There you go. There you go.
Yeah, I don't think
Steve
anybody.
Anderson, we miss you, buddy. Where are you? Let's hear from
I
you.
don't think anybody on this show doesn't use FU tone for stuff.
Yes.
Yeah, Adam Reaver's the best.
Yeah, the Stealth
We're gonna close
5150
this poll here
has
on the.
the Stealth
Sorry.
5150 has basically every FU tone upgrade possible on it
Yeah,
that you can get, and I believe it's added a lot to that guitar.
yeah. No, Adam is a genius, and everything he does makes your guitars better.
No, I don't have the light blue paint on the back. I don't have. Who wrote that?
My boy Blue.
Keith Campbell.
Yeah. When Edward apparently set it on a wall that was wet with blue paint.
What?
The best story I've ever heard about this guitar was that he was fielding an offer for this guitar in the mid 20s that I referred to. Everyone else says 2000s, but someone called him and wanted to pay him like $12 million for this guitar. And he turned it down. And the person who knows the story, says that while this discussion was taking place, the Frankenstein was face down on the floor of 5150 on the floor, just laying there.
And where he threw it the night before.
I think that's funny.
It's so
No one
funny.
else
That, like we all, everybody that we know, like every great guitar player that we know historically, like treats their guitars as if they were, you know, the Holy Grail or you know, this amazing piece of medical instrumentation. And Eddie just beat the shit out of them. He's the only guy that did that.
Well, even Wolfgang told the story recently that he said when he recorded one of those solos on his record with the guitar, that Eddie went to get it out of the vault for him and took it out of the case and started playing it a little. And then when he was done, he threw it over on the couch from 10 feet away. He just tossed it. And everybody in the room went like, I mean, it's amazing to me. Can you imagine if somebody like a Jimmy Page would take his Les Paul and just throw it over to the couch, or Eric Clapton would just throw Blackie onto the couch, or it's just the concept of just having so little regard for what we consider as an iconic instrument. He just didn't give a shit. Well, I think it's because what would happen? He busts the headstock
break it
off,
and build it again.
Break the neck. He's got 75 necks in the other room, and he's like, it gives me something to do.
Yeah, I know.
No matter what he does to it, it's authentic.
Right.
But that's just the idea. The idea that anybody would do that. Like you got guys like Satriani and Vai are like into like the engineering and making sure. Like the idea that Steve Vai would allow his guitar to be just thrown around is outside of him doing it on stage is ridiculous.
Around his neck.
Yeah, any of those guys are like just the idea of the most reverential guitars on the planet, and he's like, fuck it.
Well, yeah, I mean, plenty of those. The hair, it was always in the music videos where the guitarist throws it to the guitar tech across the stage.
Yeah,
or Prince, and I remember what was that Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
And then Let's Go Crazy in the video
throws it up, and his guitar tech catches it off stage.
And you can point out Jeff LaBar from Cinderella, who we just lost this week. Was one of the great guitar spinners in the history of music.
The first one I ever saw do it. Did anyone do it before him?
Yngwie.
Question: who did it? Was it?
Yeah, Yngwie. I'll See the Light Tonight video. He does it. He does it the other way though. Yngwie did it backwards and let the weight of the guitar.
Yngwie? Was that his own?
Yeah.
No, I thought LaBar did it this way.
LaBar. They did it both ways. They did it. You grabbed it. They threw it backwards. And then you would take their hand and put it on the top of the headstock and shoot it around and let the inertia swing it back around and catch it and never miss a note, which I thought was phenomenal.
Yeah,
one of the guys would hit a power chord, and while the guy spins it, come back, and on the one they'd be playing. It was like, Jesus, man.
I mean, this might sound dumb, but when I saw that move, that was kind of like as Brown breaking as hearing hammer-ons for the first time. It was fucking like, what the fuck was that?
Yeah, and when you see it in the Shake Me video, they edit it well enough so you see like three of them at the same time going back and forth, and it's just phenomenal to watch. But Yngwie did it first. I think Yngwie had an elastic strap so that when he swung it, there was some give for the Strat, so it would swing back around.
Oh, it was like a whip.
Yeah,
it had a kick point.
Yeah,
like a golf club.
But Yngwie was the guy I first saw do it. It was probably done before that, but I saw Yngwie do it early, and maybe Jimmy did it. Stevie Ray Vaughan? Some people say that those guys did it too.
Was the strap like a regular strap connection, or was it? I mean, I always thought you'd had to have like the
definitely had strap locks for that.
Strap locks on that, yeah.
Or you get the outtake blooper video that is around on the internet. Yeah. Look that one up, people.
There's also one on I forget which version. It was either Loco del Calor or Crazy, or Going Crazy on the Roth video where Vi does it. He goes to spin and the guitar takes off.
Yeah. It was, I think, one of the.
I think it might have been the Spanish one. I think it was the Loco del Calor one.
The best of the bloopers.
Like that and it just keeps going.
The best of the bloopers is the guy that does it, and it flies off, but it goes. It looks like they're on a flatbed truck, and it goes way behind him and off into the distance, like it's like he tossed it like 30 feet for some reason.
How many of you guys have done it?
I've done it. I broke a tuning key.
I've done it on.
I did it with a friend of mine's guitar. I went to swing it this way, and the bottom strap, because I didn't have strap locks on it, bottom of the strap let go, guitar tumbled like that. We lost the E tuning key. I had to put all new tuning
I
keys.
did it with my bass. You had to have the DiMarzios on it.
A bass.
Do with the who was it? Kind of like you just push it like that, and it goes all the way.
Bass.
I think that was Kiss, where they just like you pushed it and it goes.
Eric Brittingham did it with Cinderella too. You take
Maybe it was Cinderella. Yeah.
you put your hand on the top of the headstock and you just push it down, and the inertia of the guitar and the weight swings it right back over for you.
But I made sure I was like outside, like with plenty of room, not inside, like nothing.
You don't want to do that with. You certainly don't want to do that with.
It probably took several
times.
times.
Les Paul.
It probably took
do
several tries to get it right, but I did it.
Are you happy, Jay? You
Yeah.
happy?
It's got the clank, because the Wolfgang that I have doesn't have the clasp lock set. The guitar that I sold to Paul has the whole get up on it.
Right. And you hear those noises, and that's,
I got it back now. So now I got
there
it.
you go.
And the quarter just looks so cool, right? It looks empty without the quarter. So
You got
The
it.
only thing is the cutaway for the trem, the what do you not the trem the
John Biel.
what is it? No, I can't think of it.
John Biel.
Neck
John Biel.
adjustment. Is
I
it the
want to hear
cutaway
John
for the
Biel
neck
say John
adjustment?
Biel.
Yeah, John doesn't like the truss rod adjustment on it.
Just the cutaway. It distracts from the the authenticity.
I know.
The authenticity of it.
Yeah. Do you like taking the neck off of a guitar to adjust the truss rod? Because it's a pain in the ass, especially if you get it wrong. You adjust it, you put it back on. Shit. Pull it back off.
Well, you got something like that.
Here's how anal I get with this guitar.
I know it's not authentic.
I think when I realized he put a 21 fretter back on, I thought that was weird to me, because who goes back to 21 frets from 22? That's just weird, isn't it? Hello, help me.
yeah, I agree.
I don't know. I mean, I think once you got
I
the
don't think so.
22nd, once you got the 22nd fret, I mean, why not go to 24? And then there's that Ibanez that has like 36 or 42 or whatever it is, the one that's got the super cutaway.
I hate 24 frets.
He went back to 21, 20 plus years after he switched to 22. It's
Because
why would you?
Because he had to tune down a whole step. There was no point for him to get up that high anymore.
What?
If you
What?
tune down the whole step, you can get that high.
No, my point is he didn't have to hit those high notes if he tuned down, because the singer, those songs were all being played a step down now.
What?
Yeah, but there's several solos that he has where he finishes on the 22nd fret with a pull.
Yeah,
And
you're still going to go to the
that-
22nd fret, no matter if you're tuning down to fucking 30.
Yeah, and that he took that option away by doing that. So,
But if he's
I mean,
tuned down,
he
he
can
can
pull
get on
higher.
I was going to say, if he's tuned down, he can get on the 21st and bend higher and still hit that note.
Yeah, but
'Cause
then
he's got
you're
less tension on the strings.
Yeah, but if you're tuning down, the song is going to be in a different key.
yeah,
You can't
and
get
plus-
that last
and
high
plus
note,
when
the
you-
highest note.
when you fret the note at the fret without the bend, you're not at the 22nd. You're at the 21st, and that's.
Oh, are you high right now?
No, the
Yeah.
point is, it doesn't matter. Doesn't
There's
matter how
several
many
high
frets are
people
there
on the
because
show right now. There's several high people on the show.
it
not
doesn't
me.
matter because the
I'm
fucking
not.
song is played in a different key.
John Biel's
You're
high.
still playing it on the same fret you would have played it on if it was tuned. to
That
the
sounds like a
original
good
recording.
poll.
Anyway, Jay, right? Doesn't it bother you that he went back to 21?
I don't see how anyone would play a 21 fret guitar.
Yeah, or much less go back.
Yeah, going back is weird. Somebody said my guitar looks pink. I think it's just I look blue tonight for some reason. My lighting is off.
He needs a new camera.
Johnny, can you get him a free camera?
Yeah.
Well, I have my front. This light is off, so that's probably why. That one. Can you
And
see?
look, your arm looks really pale. Like, see, it's all
So
badass. Oh, look at that lighting. We
Hold
gotta
on.
fix. Somebody fix Paul's lighting.
Come on.
My lighting is fine. I have one light on. It's fine. I don't need it to be.
Who's high in here?
Don't answer that question yet, everybody. Give me a couple seconds. Hold on. I'll be right back.
Someone will be high.
There's your answer right there, folks.
Here, if I turn this light
who's
on,
high
it's
in the
too fucking
chat?
bright in here. Hang on.
Look,
What
it's
did
all
Dave
the
say in
other, all the other
Greensboro?
guys.
Look at Nerd Halen with 0 votes. You're absolutely right.
I remember in the Greensboro recording, Dave's like the sound crew is on heavy narcotics tonight.
Heavy narcotics.
I've apparently unscrewed all the light bulbs so that they don't light up.
You get a little more feedback in the monitor.
A little more feedback, Johnny. A little more. My favorite part of that entire diatribe is when Dave loses his shit. He goes, I know we all came here to celebrate. And there's like this pregnant pause where he's like, shit, I'm on the branch and it's cracking and I don't know where I'm going to. Sex, drugs, and rock and roll. And he's like, looking around like,
No,
I pulled it off. I fucking made it happen. He's like, all
Rock and
impressed with himself.
roll.
The whole
He's
build
all,
up. Yeah.
but the best was when he says rock and roll, and then he looks away from the microphone. He's like, aha, I pulled it off. I fucking can't believe it.
The whole build up with ain't talking about love, and he's like, everybody within the sound of my voice, and all he can say is, you people are number one.
Yeah, you people are number one.
Like, come on, Dave. I mean, you built all that build up, and
I mean, let's face it. Like, wouldn't you get nervous talking to 500,000 people?
And shit.
Oh yeah.
And the sheriff, San Bernardino, came down to me. He says, Dave, what did he say, Dave? What did he say? What did he say? These motherfuckers are out of line.
Out of line.
And he's fucking so proud of himself. Which, by the way, is a microcosm of David Lee Roth.
You follow?
You follow.
You heard?
You
Hi,
follow?
buddy. Hi,
Oh
buddy.
my gosh, where's that?
Hi, buddy.
picture?
Hi, buddy.
Oh, I gotta-
All right, what else?
I got to take the dogs out because Lemmy has decided she's going to stop talking and start walking. You want to go out back? I got Ace's attention. You want to go out back? You want to go out and just make noise and wake up all the neighbors? You know, the ones that just fucking shot off fireworks? Yeah, I do too. Fuck them. We're going to get the squeaky ball, go outside and just make a shitload of noise. Lemmy gets the ball. Watch, Ace will want the ball, but Lemmy gets the ball. And Ace is now pissed. It's like, hey, wait a second. What are you doing?
Did you guys see this picture? Did you guys ever see this?
Yeah. That's what he was actually doing in Washington Square.
Oh my god. Is
Allegedly.
that a Photoshop job or that's
Yeah,
like
put him in the poll too.
Oh my goodness. You people.
Boy,
are
those
out
those
of line.
those lips would make Tracy Lord jealous.
Jeez.
He's certainly
That's like a 20-gallon hat right there.
time for timer.
Was he riding the microphone at that point?
Not at that point, but later on that evening, maybe.
Riding the microphone.
With the sailor hat? Yep.
Yep.
How many clues will he give? How many clues?
Very,
Who's winning?
very subtle.
Jay?
Very subtle.
Oh no.
Well, you know John Biel's not.
Do we know that?
Not what? There's nothing wrong with that.
Not that there's anything wrong with it.
No, of course not. If there was something wrong with it, I wouldn't be doing it.
Hey,
Jay
Sonia.
wins. Jay wins.
Oh, Jay won?
Well, you're right now.
You won.
When the poll started.
It was a close race, Jay, but
Oh, look at the eyes,
I
dude.
knew you'd
I'm reading. I'm reading something. I'm trying to find.
Okay, I thought you were looking straight at the fucking camera. Hey, man.
Cobra
Hey,
Kai's gonna do
Dave.
something with that.
Hi, Dave.
Come on, Cobra Kai. You got the John BL of Vince Neil up there. Let's see the David Lee Roth,
Oh!
Jay Hannon.
Oh, whose face could you squeeze into that?
Oh man.
Boy.
Wait 5 minutes. Cobra Kai will be back.
No. Dave's face is funny enough as it is.
That has
I don't
the
know.
captain, that has the captain written all over it.
It's the funniest part about that is Dave's face because it's
And the tall hat.
yeah, the hat too. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see what you can do with that, Cobra Kai.
What do you mean? Let's see what you can do with that. He's already on it.
I know he is.
That's what she said.
That's why we love you.
A hush falls over the crowd.
Yeah, we can't have dead air.
Dead air.
Sure we can.
Dead air. Dead air. Dead air.
Yeah, what do you think this is? The Thursday show?
Ah!
Oh,
Someone plugged in.
This thing has to be plugged in, right? If it's if it has the quarter.
Definitely. If you're gonna show it off for us, you got to plug it in and play something.
You should have asked me to play something 10 minutes ago.
Yeah. Too late.
My face feels like it's tingling right now.
I know, Lenny, I
I hear
know.
yawning.
no, the good news.
I'm Johnny.
The good news is this is unlike last week. Remember last week when she came out of the bedroom? I'm like, I gotta go. It was like the Zapruder film. No!
Time is an issue here.
She's great today.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm so happy.
Hell yeah. Ben Tom says, are you going to do the Mean Street intro lesson for Sunset Sound? I messaged him.
Yeah.
Caleb and I had a conversation about this earlier this week.
What?
He asked me about I didn't see the Sunset Sound guy all last week because I was busy cleaning up dog.
Well, you missed a lot.
That's what I heard. I heard a video went missing and everything.
Ah!
A video went missing. What did I?
A video was unlisted.
Oh, yeah. No, okay.
A video.
Thanks to that
He
show.
did that right while he was sitting on the show, by the way.
Wow.
Yeah, well, it's smart because if somebody's playing something incorrectly, you probably shouldn't have that represent your brand.
Hey, not everybody is,
Authentic.
Well, I
As
agree
good
that
as.
for something like that, what it was and where it was and the time it was,
It should have been right.
not even right, but just good, right?
Yeah, like decent.
Yeah, but that whole outfit is sketchy for me.
I can't
That
throw
whole
stones.
project to me, as you know, I'm not a fan of. So, ironically, not a fan.
Keith, did you send it to me?
Never a fan.
Never a fan.
He said it to you last night, Johnny, didn't he?
Oh, gross.
Oh
Okay,
no.
What?
hang on. People are sending me all kinds of stuff here.
That's what happens when you put your phone number on the screen.
Yeah, I know.
Why is everybody texting me?
To be honest with you, John Biel has a point. Actually, he's got 3 points there.
Yeah. Keith, send it to me real quick. It sounds like we're gonna pull it.
What? Pulling what?
Are we going
What?
till 11?
We still got 20 minutes left. If you guys want to split, then. Well, I have 20 minutes left.
Yeah.
I'm doing the best
sounds
I can
good.
to keep her from having to go.
Sounds good. 20 minutes.
I know.
Is there a poll in the chat, Kevin?
Ben Tom, we don't know. But listen, I feel bad. I never want to criticize another guitar player on here. But
hearing that Dweezil called right away and said, "What the fuck was that?"
yeah, I mean, I guess that kind of
Yeah, I'm not.
makes
I'm
it
not
okay
gonna-
for me to say no. But I mean,
I don't think it's okay to make fun of anybody, to be honest with you. It's a little bit rude, don't you think, eh?
I'm not one to throw any stones on that.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, again, going back to what we were talking about earlier, the Frankie unboxing video on Zim's guitars thing. I didn't play. I play horribly. And like, I was playing around on it and I go, I'm not going to do anything because I can't play. And like, everybody is just shit hammering me on his site going, man, you got to get a better player. This is the worst display of guitar playing I've ever seen. I'm like, yeah, I
hate that. I hate that. See,
That's
Paul,
exactly why I did it.
but Paul, it would be a different story if you were like out there, yeah, I'm a great guitarist. I know how to play. That's a different story. You know what I mean?
I can play what I want to play when I want to play it. But I'm not a fucking guitar player. That's not what I do.
That's what I'm saying. You're not out there. If you were out there saying I'm this and I'm that, then people have the right to.
You
say,
got to back it up. Yeah.
Wait a minute. Yeah, you got to back it up. But not, dude. It doesn't matter, man. Whatever, you know. That's what the internet is, though. The internet is, if you want to see 9 million guys that can play guitar on the internet, go to the YouTube and point out so-and-so shreds or whatever so-and-so, this, that. Me, I basically, we did a review of the guitar. I said, this is what the guitar is. It's a great guitar. And then Zim's like, play something. I'm like, no, I'm a horrible player. I'm not doing it. And he still put it up there as a video. And people are like, man, with that display, that's the worst guitar description ever. I'm like, good. I'm glad you fucking hate it. Hate me. Bring me more. Like I could give a shit less.
Right. I'm with you, Paul. I like to play guitar, but I'm not going to expose myself like that. I know my way around a guitar. I know how to build a guitar and fix a guitar, but I'm not the best guitarist.
Guitar, right, Caleb?
Not what?
What? Shots fired. Beef.
Missed it.
Caleb, John Biel saying he knows how to build a guitar. Blah, blah, and I said,
but not stripe a guitar.
Stripe a guitar, right, Caleb?
Yes.
Nice.
And I don't know where the Gibson logo goes.
It's all good. I think John should put the red coat over that one.
Someday I will. I'm sure I will.
Oh, why? So you could really attack?
Thank you, Leo.
So I could really mess them up. Yeah, you got to take away the small lines though.
Well, that's the problem. They're actually painted on. So I know the original wasn't with pinstripe tape.
Wait, what?
What?
He painted on the pinstripes, is what he's saying. That's paint.
Yeah,
I painted them.
On the real one, they were just thin tape. They were
I knew that. I did that on purpose.
And then he peeled those off, and so they were just the thick stripes. And then he taped it up and shot it red.
Yeah.
I know that part.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
But there's people out there that tape it up and keep the pinstripes on it.
Oh, I get you.
It looks awful.
I get you.
Yeah, if I was going to go red, I would have to remove the thin stripes here. But
you screwed it up.
Oh man.
No, I'll just make it my own. I'm not I don't have to be 100% accurate. I mean, definitely.
I know.
Good thing.
Just busting.
Keith Campbell, what do I have to teach Jay? Jay has to teach me. What is that?
Yeah, right. Get out of here. Get out of here.
Yeah. Yeah, Jay. Teach me.
We could teach each other stuff. That's the great thing.
Yes.
Oh, wait a minute.
Give me Caleb. Can I wear the hat? Can I wear Dave's hat?
Yeah, you can wear the hat, and I'll ride the microphone.
It looks like who the Wilson, Luke Wilson, not Luke Wilson, the other Wilson, Owen Wilson, a little bit. No.
Oh yeah, I see what you're saying, Ben Tom. Oh, I wasn't saying you were saying he was. I was saying that I kind of insinuating he was a bad player, and I don't want to do stuff like that on live internet.
I'll do it. No, just kidding.
You've already done it.
He's talking about building the Frankenstein, is what he's saying.
Oh,
that's what he's talking about.
Ben Tom?
Oh, no, Keith Campbell.
I got to teach Jay how to build the Frankenstein. What does that mean?
Oh, he means probably teach me how, because I didn't know that was actually tape.
Oh,
because I never really thought of like, wait a minute, if those stripes were there, they would show through. I never even put 2 and 2 together.
Wow. Well, until you get the pattern, until you get the striping pattern down properly, you're never going to be a good guitar player. Sorry.
If you can't do that, come on.
Yep.
You really think you can
never happen?
Play a proper solo? I mean, come on.
It's over. Might as well just quit. Just quit now. Yeah.
No, but John Biel's right. I mean, you do these things for yourself, unless you were like, I want to make this as close as possible to the original, and then you go ahead and do something like that. So,
yeah, there's people like that. I'm not one of those guys. I might be like a little anal here and there, but there's people way way more anal than me with this stuff.
Well, if that's where you want to go with it, then go for it. But you know,
like we got to get
depends on
that. We got to get Donnie Ward on this show because that guy
What is going on?
is ridiculous. I think I know shit. This guy knows everything, and he knows every date. He knows every neck. He knows where every neck that was on every guitar. It's ridiculous, and he always chimes in on every thread on all those groups. I just look for his comments. Like I wait for it. Someone says something dumb, and I don't even chime in anymore. I just wait for Donnie to come in, and sure enough, there's Donnie Ward with a frickin' book long comment that kind of ends the discussion, you know.
Yeah, get him. Tell him to come on.
Love that guy.
Where is he? I don't know. Where is he? East Coast?
I think he's in the East. I think he's near Jay, or is Florida or something. Yeah.
Bring him on.
If he's a late,
but he works for Chris Locke. He makes a lot of replicas, and like he's like, if you want one of these, like he's making these now. He's neck and body.
Can't get one of those.
And some of the, a replica, and some of those tops are insane. And you could see, I believe Craig has been building some using those parts.
Oh wow, that's
Craig.
Okay.
Craig at CHS Custom Guitars.
Yeah, Craig's doing he's big doings going on over at CHS Custom.
Oh
yeah, he's got some celebrities playing his gear now.
Yeah, did you see the Space Wolf 3 got played on stage with Slaughter?
Yep.
And Frankie replicas. No, he's doing great.
Dweezil Zappa follows him on Instagram.
That was huge.
That's big. Dude, he posted that clip of the Mark Slaughter. Dude, he still has the pipes, man.
Yep.
And they're the nicest guys. The Slaughter guys are so nice. Like you wish a band like that well. Like you want guys like that to be able to continue to make a living doing it. Because they're just nice guys, where there are so many other bands like that, Vince Neil, that are assholes.
I remember loading out for Slaughter at the club I worked at, and they didn't have, this was 1997 probably. They didn't have cases for their drums, and one of the guys that was loading them, one of the guys on the crew I was working on, it wasn't me, dropped like 3 of the toms onto the
off the dock.
It was this off the dock, and it was the same drum set with the big
wow.
He dropped like 3 of the toms onto the
don't piss off the drummer, dude.
So what happened?
He didn't have cases for his drums. I don't know what was going. It was the beginning of the tour. They just didn't have cases for the drums, and
I've never seen Blast mad at anything. He's just not. He's not.
I just
capable.
remember it was that same. What did he have on the?
This Space for Rent.
They almost looked like, big, they looked like bass drums. They had.
They were big.
Yeah.
They were floored.
That was big in 1991. I think it was that Phil Rudd had the same thing on his kit.
So what happened? What was the aftermath?
It was. I mean, I'm sure the drummer never knew about it, but
now he does.
The tour manager probably knew. I mean, whoever was supervising the loadout,
Oh man.
Couple of dents on the rims on those.
I'll show you. Here's a humbling experience. So I'm at, I guess it's Candlestick Stadium or whatever it is, where the old place where the Niners used to play.
Candlestick Park, yeah.
Yeah, wherever the Niners used to play, the last one that they had out there on the point, and it's the Metallica Summer Sanitarium Tour, and we're watching the loadout and load in actually because we were there early and broadcasting the whole band shit. So we're sitting backstage, and Lars's drums are coming off the truck, and all these drums are coming off the truck. And pushing the drums off the truck is a guy named Lynyrd Hayes. Now, Lynyrd Hayes was the drummer for Y&T, and hadn't been in Y&T in a long time. So he basically was making his money as a longshoreman, crew guy, loading in Metallica's gear.
Goodness.
Talk about a guy who started out 40 years ago.
Fall from grace.
Yeah, playing. Y&T played Donington and shit like that. Those guys were a big band over in Europe. And had a moment over here in the United States, nowhere near as big as they were in Europe.
Sometimes, girl.
Yeah, and had their 15 minutes, and at that point, Lynyrd is lumping freight for the guys in Metallica, and it was just such a humbling moment. We're all just kind of sort of looked away. Like nobody wanted to make eye contact. It just felt wrong to like watch Leonard Hayes pick somebody else's gear up.
Man.
Yeah, it sucked.
But he didn't break anything?
No, well, of course not.
He didn't drop anything off the dock.
He's a professional. But Leonard was such a cool dude, and just to watch him, it was a very humbling experience. I think he had some drinking problem or something like that basically pushed him out of Y&T, and Jimmy DeGrasso replaced him.
Black salami, just no fucks given, dude.
Where I missed it.
Look, well, it's got to be shown. Lars's bitch.
Well, was he actually on the Metallica crew, or was he on the local crew?
I don't know what crew he was on, because
Probably the local crew, yeah.
probably local, because he lives in the Bay Area, or lived in the Bay Area.
Yeah.
He's passed now, but super good drummer, but just such a weird sight to see that. You know, it was like that, you know, the movie The Wrestler, where you see the big wrestling star working behind the deli counter.
Right.
Yeah.
That's
I
gotta
saw
suck.
that.
It's kind of like, you know, the same thing I guess a lot of these like child actors go through when
Yeah.
you know, they're like 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 years old, and they're literally rock stars for a
Right.
couple
Yeah.
of years. And they think this is how life is. And then all of a sudden,
Their parents
usually-
take all their
usually-
money.
usually it's straight off a cliff.
Yeah.
Who was
You
the
know.
guitar player? There was a guitar player in Kix, I think, that was painting houses. You know, they had, again, Kix didn't have a long 15 minutes. It was over pretty quick. And they're still
Did
great.
they
They're a
even
great
have
band.
15 minutes in America?
What?
Do they even have 15 minutes in America?
Kix?
Yeah.
Sure. Don't Close Your Eyes was a big hit for them. And that you know, and Cold Blood was kind of a hit. Yeah, they had a moment.
Just
They were,
watch
again,
the
third-
early
third
behind
tier.
the music. What was it, Behind the Music or whatever? Or, you know, the early VH1 documentaries with it had like Leif Erikson and those, you know, all those
Well,
child stars and stuff like that.
it's the story. I think
a lot
every
of them.
guy who plays in a rock band that makes it is you know that job away from just roadieing for his friends.
Yep.
Mhm.
You know, teching for his friends. Like it's basically that or that. That's
what Dana Strum was doing for a long time. Dana Strum obviously was a background guy. He was the guy that set up, obviously, Randy Rhoads to meet with Ozzy. He wasn't a successful bass player. Then the Vinnie Vincent thing happened. Then Slaughter happened. Then Slaughter went away, and Dana started working for Vince Neil. And he was Vince Neil's like road manager and personal assistant and all that stuff. And Tommy Thayer from Kiss. I mean, you know, Black and Blue has their moment, which wasn't very long. It was almost a thing. And then he goes back to being a road manager and a tour manager and all that stuff. And, you know, Ace Frehley shows up fucked up one night, put on the makeup. Now you're in the band.
There you go.
You know, it's that quick.
Kix was played all the time on WSU. The only reason I heard about Kix was from somebody in school. I forget what year it was.
Kix is a great band.
Handed
like
me,
the-
you know,
I like the
great
cereal.
cereal.
Yeah.
Great
I like the
cereal. Yeah.
cereal.
yeah. I'd rather eat the cereal than listen to the
Johnny
band.
got me just by a hair on the.
I love the cereal.
Because I remember taking my friend's tape home, listening to it, and be like, I didn't like
Dude,
it at all.
Chex is a great band. Chex, fucking killer band.
Rice checks.
Brand checks.
Ugh. What's the worst cereal?
Grape nuts.
Brand checks.
Grape
Or
nuts, yeah.
nuts, yeah.
Grape
like
nuts,
grape
especially after 10 minutes.
Oh,
Oh,
When it just turns into that like
Mush.
just
Gruel.
soggy.
It's
Oh,
like-
fuck.
Yeah.
mush, man.
No more
no,
crunch.
what was the brand? There was it brand flakes or something that was like
Special
someone has,
K
like-
was terrible,
Special K
but
is great. I like Special K.
He's got to add a little sugar or
yeah, add sugar
honey.
or honey. Yeah, that's
Never-
what I-
Blueberry.
Never-
Blueberry
never.
sucks too.
Never had sugar.
No, you know what's worse than blueberry is the strawberry one. The
What, Frankenberry?
Frankenberry. I don't. It tastes like perfume. Like they flavored it with woman's perfume.
Yeah,
Like
that's how
grape-
blueberry-
grandmother
Usually.
perfume.
Blueberry is garbage.
Birch nut, what the fuck are grape nuts made out of anyway?
Rock salt.
Not grapes and not. Well, maybe
I thought they were like the nuts and the pits and the grapes.
Well, you know
They're
what it is?
garbage.
The cereal tasted so bad. They're like, listen, we got to at least come up with a name to make it sound appetizing.
I will say, grape nuts on ice cream is really good.
Yeah, I can see that.
Go for that. Try
Grape
that.
nuts-
Grape nuts and ice cream is good.
Grape nuts is like the cereal equivalent of cat litter.
Johnny has grape nuts. He's about to show us.
Is that what he's doing? Is he about to eat grape nuts in front of us?
He's had 3 bowls today already.
Actually, Ned dragged a box of grape nuts in.
Johnny's got to get him the hell out of the house.
In the wild. From out in the wild. It's the Ovaltine of cereals.
It's the most disgusting thing he's ever brought through the door.
Yeah,
Grape nuts is the
gross.
Ovaltine of cereals.
Oh man.
I like grape nuts.
Be sure, of course you do.
And you like Ovaltine too.
Be sure to drink your
I used to have
Ovaltine.
Desmond Child
Johnny
used to make
commercial?
me drink Ovaltine.
What?
How'd
Make
that
you
work out
drink
for you?
Ovaltine?
He made us drink Ovaltine, yeah, thinking it was good for us.
My dad made us drink
Who
Ovaltine.
was the spokesman for grape nuts? Who was that?
That was
I remember-
that was
He was a match, right?
Grizzly Adams.
Grizzly. That's right.
Man.
Yeah.
Good call.
Dan,
dude.
what's his name? Dan, was it
Dan Haggerty.
Dan
Dan
Haggerty.
Haggerty, yeah.
And they expected people to eat it.
Dan Haggerty, who looks like he ate Kenny Rogers.
Oh my God.
Yes, post brand cereal, but Raisin Bran. I actually
Raisin
like
Bran's good.
post Raisin Bran more than Kellogg's. Don't ask me why.
Sorry,
That's all my mom would let me have. My mom wouldn't. She hated sugary cereals.
Same here.
And I was never allowed to have any of those cereals. But she'd get the Raisin Bran, but Post, and I'd be like,
couldn't
"Fuck
Oh,
off!"
I love
Post.
post Raisin Bran, man.
E flat 916. I'm sorry, man. Fried spam is pretty kick ass, especially when you're broke.
Fried spam is good.
in the
Fried
lunchbox.
spam is great.
Fried spam with an egg on a bagel.
Hell yeah,
Yeah,
man.
that's
You,
good,
you,
man.
you blacken some spam, some maple syrup.
I'm a
Game
fan.
on.
I'm a fan of spam, fried spam.
I think Rice Krispies were the best, like non-sugary cereal.
Except
when
you
you
put a
add
ton of
sugar,
sugar
that's
on them. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I was never
And-
one to
and
put
every-
sugar on my cereal, man.
Oh, I used to
and-
load it up.
Never.
And everybody ate your Rice Krispies the same way. You had the bowl of the Rice Krispies, and you would chip away at the mountain of Rice Krispies until it fell into the milk.
We
Yeah, of
weren't
course.
allowed.
Yeah.
I was at the market today, and I got Kellogg's Raisin Bran, and I got some honeycomb for the first time in a while.
Oh,
man.
honeycombs.
Went for
Lucky
honeycomb.
Charms. When once a year or so we'd have Lucky Charms, or we'd get like the mini boxes. That was the big
Yeah,
trend.
Jay knows this. I'm sure you had the mini boxes on your rider,
Yep.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
This was a
Hell
great
yeah.
story. This is such a great story with Tonic. We had the mini boxes on our rider, the multi,
Mhm.
and
Yep.
and
Multi.
it
Was
was
it
like
Kellogg's or was it
who like it was always someone who would pilfer the sugary good ones,
Sugar
like
Smacks.
the Fruit Loops and the shit, like the real good ones, and then like you'd be left with like the bran and the
Okay, or
crap.
something.
And-
Yeah.
but
General
it was
Mills with the Kellogg's?
it
or
was the biggest drama on the bus was who took the fucking
Who took the Fruit Loops?
motherfucker.
Oh,
Sugar
dude, oh my
Smacks.
God! All I have to choose from is a special K. Asshole.
I like Special K.
So like you'd see the rider on the rider table at the gig, and you'd see the cereal lineup, and you'd see all the good ones missing. Like it wouldn't even get to the bus. It would be like the good ones would be pocketed and taken to someone's bunk.
Instantly.
We used to when we were in college, or when I was in college, you would go and you would take a Ziploc bag or whatever bag, and you'd go over to the cereal thing and take a bunch of those and then just jock them and leave them, because for whatever reason, I don't understand why this worked out. It was unlimited food in the cafeteria. You were on a meal plan. You had like a little card, so you'd already paid for the meal plan. Who gives a shit if I want to take an extra baggie of Fruit Loops back to my room? They
Yeah.
wouldn't allow you to do it. It was
the
the strangest
staff
thing.
that was attending the cafeteria didn't give a shit. So
And who?
But you
How-
weren't allowed to like sneak a burger. Like you couldn't take a burger, wrap it in a napkin, and bring it back.
we
to your
always
room.
did that, yeah.
We're like, no, can't leave the cafeteria with the food. Why not?
What's the percentage of people that actually opened those tops and ate that cereal out of the box? Remember that? You
Oh
could
yeah,
open it up.
you were supposed to open it up and then pour
nowadays
the
they
milk in
have
the
the
box.
Pour the
actual
milk into the
plastic
box.
bowl with the mini boxes. Nowadays are actual bowl of cereal.
Yeah, it's the plastic bowl with the pill back,
Right.
like snack pack.
How long did it take them to figure that out?
Yeah, I love the whole idea that you're supposed to put your fingers in the perforated box, fold it
Yep.
up, open the bag, and then pour milk in the box and use a spork to eat it.
Hey,
Yep.
You know, one of the best inventions for food recently has been if you get a thing of cookies, right? Like Oreos or something. Now, instead of like opening the whole package and sliding out the things or whatever, and then them getting stale in 2 days,
Yep.
they have the peel back.
Yep.
Dude,
And that thing sticks perfectly.
And there's a lot of bags now that have seals on them.
Yeah, they're all Ziplocs now.
But where's the seals for cereal and potato chips? What
Yeah.
the fuck?
Come
What
on.
the
Potato
fuck?
chips.
right? We need some
My
potato chip
dogs-
technology here.
My dogs have Ziploc closure for their friggin' chicken jerky, but I don't have it for my potato chips.
right?
Wow.
And
Someone's
Caleb,
gonna get that out
That's a
there.
crime. It's because they want you to buy more. They don't
Yeah.
want
You want
you
to
to
eat the
save.
whole bag.
Right.
Yep.
and
Once it's
Caleb,
open.
you'll know
Or
that.
in potato chips, the third of the bag that actually has chips in it.
Caleb,
Yeah,
I
go
know
ahead.
you'll feel the same way, and I know anybody in the chat with a child or multiple children. How about making some potato chip bags or Dorito bags that don't wake up the whole house when you want to have a couple chips or half a bag of chips at 2 a.m? You know, you ever go in the pantry or something? You're like, man, if I take those Doritos out right now,
I don't
someone's
want to
waking
announce it
up.
to the whole house.
Right. They need to make it out like a silencer material.
Yes, or
Which, by the way, they should also teach you how to do a silencer.
denim
on your-
potato chip bags. I'm all for it.
Denim. Did you say denim? Yeah.
And you should also do the same thing with the microwave. There should be a silence of the beep at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you're trying to heat up some food or like leftovers, whatever it is, in the middle of the night, and all of a sudden 0, 1, beep beep, and it's
Yeah, you need to have
that
a
thing might as
choice.
well be an air raid siren.
And to stop the beep early, you got to beep.
Yeah, it still beeps. You hit the
Stop
beep.
it,
gotta
it beep.
Right. Or the toaster oven where you twist it to the end and it gives the ding. Like
The ding.
You can't get away from the fucking ding.
How about this? Anybody got an air fryer?
Yeah.
Why does your air fryer ding with 5 more minutes left on the timer?
Maybe to flip it. To flip
Mine
it.
dings like it's done, and then there's still like another 5 minutes of ticking.
Ding, fries are
My
done.
air
Ding,
my
fries
air
are done.
fryer fucking ticks like a bomb.
Good shit.
And we're at 11:04. Good job, guys.
All right.
Not- no, I
Good
want
job,
that.
guys.
Son of a
Well
bitch.
done.
All that, just food. Just food. That
I'm
was fun.
hungry.
Yeah, I'm gonna go make a Tina's Red Hot Beef burrito.
Oh, eat it on the air. Come on, get the camera set up over top like I did back there.
Yeah, so yes.
Go
That's going to
overhead.
be the new thing for all the Saturday nights. We all got to do our over-the-top shot.
Yeah.
Overhead. Alex in South America shot. we'll call it.
That's right.
Yes, that's the other thing. The microwave door, if you try to shut the microwave door, even if you hold the little button on it to try and make it, it still makes a fucking huge click.
Yep.
Sounds like you're closing the doors to Fort Knox.
The EVH strap locks.
You guys use bag clips and shit? And,
I use
and
I use
you
pencil
always
clips.
run out, right? You always you never have enough bag clips. They're like socks. Like they disappear.
I'll
Well, you
use
should-
one chip clip for 2 bags.
I'm not gonna lie to
Yeah.
you. I'm
Right.
anal
Yeah, you
retentive.
marry the bags. Yeah,
Yeah.
totally.
I'm
Wow.
anal retentive. I won't open another bag of chips until I'm done because I don't have a clip for it. So I eat them like if I have like 3 different, like if I have Ruffles and sour cream and onion and
Yeah, you two got to get together, definitely. Black salami and Mrs. Pinkle.
That's funny. dude.
Can anybody smell that already?
Asparagus.
I love. Hey, I just want to say I'm glad I have this because it's a good laugh. I need it.
Yeah.
But now, did you have to wear your mask while working tonight?
Yeah.
Yep,
Yes, I did.
that's where we're at now.
Like somebody's getting pumped in the background. What are you watching, Paul? Or is it
It's the happiest. She's the happiest little girl. Wait, what? She's a good girl.
what's going on in the other room there?
What? She's trying to get like my attention. It's the strangest thing when you've got an arthritic old dog. She doesn't really want to get up, but so she's sort of like shuffling over on the little pillow that she's on and hitting me with her paw to get my attention, but she won't get up. The thing is, the ball is outside of
make
her
it work.
reach. So the the ball is outside of her reach, so she wants me to get the ball and bring it inside of her paw distance so she can have it. And there she goes, because she's a spoiled little bitch.
Oh yeah, Caleb has a show coming up in 6 days? 5
days.
What?
8 next Sunday.
5, 8, 7.
Oh, that's right, because it's already the 25th.
Yeah, I don't. Stephen Franklin. I don't think we'll be streaming. I just don't. I don't think. I'm not going to worry about it. I've already got a bunch of shit to worry about, and that's
like
not one of the
playing
things
Eddie
I
Van
want.
Halen's guitar parts.
Yeah,
It's not enough responsibility.
I don't. It's at the Echo here in Los Angeles.
Speaking of Echo,
I wonder if they'll stream it.
I
You
don't
gotta
know.
have someone to do some pro video on your shows, man.
Got to ask my fucking permission. But yeah, no, it should be. It's
I
gonna
know
be
you
fun.
want- Yeah.
It's gonna be fun to get back out there.
are you?
Should I do
nervous?
like
Who knows
should I
how
do like
long
a-
it's going to last?
Yeah, well,
Are you nervous
am I
or
nervous?
excited?
Well, I think I did that. I did a bunch of questions the other day on Instagram, and one of the questions was, "Are you ready?" And I'm like, "I never feel ready." Or do you feel ready? And I'm like, "Whoever feels ready."
Dude, you just reminded me of Nerd Galen.
Yeah.
Nerd Galen. Like, dude, I must have watched. If somebody watches your story 50,000 times, does it tell you?
No,
Or
it
just
just
shows that they
says
watched
how many people have watched it or who has watched it.
Because I must have watched. I must have repeated that one. I was taking
It
a
was
dump when I saw it.
It was a pretty good take, wasn't it?
It was good. It was good.
I watched it back and I'm like, that's a pretty good take. That's funny.
It was.
It's on my Instagram. It's the first story. It's like archived, so you can see it. It's pretty for the whole poll. The whole poll. Is it
The
not a
whole
poll?
poll?
The whole question and answer, whatever the fuck. I'm tired.
Cobra Kai, send me that picture to Facebook Messenger.
He just did.
Oh, he did?
No, Discord, he said.
He said
No,
he
he
couldn't put
tried
it
to
in
put it on Discord.
Oh, we
and
have
Discord wouldn't take it.
a picture.
Cobra Kai. Return.
Here we go. Something's afoot with Cobra Kai.
Working hard out there for us, giving us all our graphical content.
Lenny Lou, are you here? Lenny
I
Lou
tell
sent
you,
me a message as well, and I'm not sure.
It's pretty cool though. There's a few people like coming in from out of state and like San Diego, and I mean there's people coming in for the show. It's pretty rad.
Wow.
Nope. I can't go any west of the truck stop in Blythe.
I didn't say you, but there are people coming, and
Joshua Britton says, "Celeb."
pretty awesome.
I just realized your singer is one of the actors from one of the Disney shows. I think he
That
means
is
Caleb.
correct. Lab Rats.
Hal's
right.
Hal's a funny man.
Yes.
When
he
are they
is.
going to do a reboot of the I Love the '80s? That stuff was great. Wasn't that Hal's one of Hal's?
Yeah, he produced it.
producer on
That was
that,
his
yeah.
all his baby.
Wow.
I remember that.
That
I
was,
was
a great
on a-
series, man.
I was on I Love the 90s.
Were
Oh,
you?
Yeah, when they were doing a thing on Raiders fans. And there's a series of pictures. Michael Ian Black is making fun of Raiders fans, and they have a picture of me in the black hole screaming
Oh, yeah.
violently at the camera. So
I
if you look for
We've
You've
probably
seen
seen that.
yeah, they were talking about, let's say you're a Raiders fan who wants to wear Zubaz, and they show some guy in the black and white striped Zubaz, but you want to so-and-so, and they do this, it's a panoramic shot, and it's me screaming. And my phone lit up. Somebody goes, dude, you just got big clown by Michael Ian Black on I Love the 90s. I was like, oh, that's great.
Nice. We should all hope to be on
All right, Johnny, come on.
something like that.
I'm also the last guy to get made fun of by Dennis Miller on Monday Night Football.
Really?
Yeah. They did a Raiders playoff game in the early 2000s.
Yeah, let's see it.
Who's Dennis Miller?
Yes, exactly.
Just kidding.
Crazy guy. That was a great Monday Night Football lineup. Who thought that Dennis Miller and Rush Limbaugh would fail? Talking about football.
I remember watching that first game with Dennis Miller on it, and I was like, "Oh my god!"
Yep, he was.
It was awful.
It was awful.
He was ill prepared for that. Yeah, like he had to crack a joke after every play, and it was like, "Wow, dude!"
That and
crickets every time.
That and he'd also whip out the whole. Not only am I a comedian, but I'm also an aficionado on these strategical aspects of football. And he'd start like trying to pull the John Madden thing. The reason why John Madden worked is because he sounded like every man. He made something that was so technical sound like every man, whereas Dennis Miller was just reciting stupid things, and you're just like, "Oh, Dennis, shut the fuck up."
And
Just
you could
shut
tell
up.
it was all pre-written and shit. Like he was just sourcing.
Yeah, that was awful. It was an awful,
All right.
awful thing.
Different. Let's change the subject.
Yeah.
We
It's not the last time, though, Mark.
Yeah, let's
Jay,
go.
Jay, you got to go to bed, man.
I know it's 11:13. Let's go.
Yeah, I
Show
can
that
hear
picture,
Killian
let's go.
waking up.
God. No matter what, now it's like he'll fall asleep late. And he'll wake up 7 o'clock, 7:30.
Ready
I'm
to
like,
rock, Daddy. Let's go.
What, Lenny? You've been very good. We'll go out. I know you've been very good.
All right.
All right.
Good girl.
I'll be out.
Where's the
No
picture?
We leave before John Beale comes back.
yeah.
Just comes back to dead space. There's
Well,
like
he
a
wasn't here when we
ship with
started.
you.
Yeah.
He wasn't here when we started, so
Good night, everybody.
thank you so much, channel members.
Where's the picture?
That's
Thank
what I
you
was
so
waiting
much.
for.
Yeah, where's the picture, Johnny? He texted it to you.
Yeah, I got it. You want to
Yeah,
see
he's,
it?
yeah, he's not-
No, we don't
Yeah,
want to
no.
see it.
just like everything else Johnny gets. It's not for us.
Oh man.
It's funny because it's true.
All right, let's thank everybody first. Channel members, thank you so much. This is a podcast, so just tell Siri to play it, and they will.
It's all good, Mark Graves. You can take a shot. Raiders didn't have to cheat the cap to win a Super Bowl
Ooh.
several times.
There you are.
I'm back.
And,
All
we're,
right.
and we're gone.
We're leaving.
Back.
Where's the picture? Nice.
That's great. Oh yeah.
Nice.
Oh, that's me.
Oh, Cobra Kai comes
Look
through
at
again,
that.
man. That's great.
Home
That
run.
looks good. Even got the shadow on the
I
eye.
know
on
the
eyebrow.
color tinting, everything's
The
perfect.
color? The color
nice.
is spot on.
That's beautiful.
God damn it.
And he's high as fuck.
All right. Look at the dilation.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
perfect.
yeah.
The expression is perfect too, man.
And when Jeannie wants to know why you're 15 minutes late coming
It's not the
downstairs,
same,
show her a
but it's
screenshot. It was worth it.
There you go.
Honey, I couldn't leave until I saw the picture. What picture? This picture. Jay, I'm buying you a hat, and we're doing that
Oh
tomorrow.
my
That's
god.
Jay's new profile pic, I think, right?
That's an avatar.
That's awesome.
He said the Discord called that image explicit. Oh, it is. Look at that shit.
Yeah, it's damn sexy.
There's nipple in it.
Too sexy for the Discord.
Yeah, I think Jay needs to use that as his avatar.
Beautiful.
Thank you, Cobra Kai.
Cobra Kai. Thank you so much, man.
So
That
good.
boy's got talent.
Good night,
Thank
everybody.
you.
Amazing.
All right.
All right.
Nice.
See you guys
Early
next
tonight.
time.
Good. Have a great week, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Naughty, naughty, naughty. Never a skip. All right, everybody sing this part. Ready?
You know we'll be sitting here for another like hour.
I figured out why Lemmy hasn't left to go to the bathroom yet. She can't get up from under the couch, under the desk. She can't get up from under the desk.
That's what she said.
She's arthritic, so she can't. She's trying to like inch her way out.